Hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back again. Starting early today, gotta end early on Thursdays. I don't think next week, but this week at least, yeah. But yeah. So yeah, it's usually pretty hard to find keys in the early morning at this stage, but taking on a little bit of a new leaf on the whole, just do any key that's suitable, so that's keys that we need anyway too, so. Let's sign up. I mean, we still do actually need the Throne 24 too, but otherwise we need all of these pretty much, so. Sign up for them all. And hopefully we'll have some success. We actually did have some keys that went pretty well yesterday. But only got 3 points of score. Just really waiting for these to get upgraded and then we'll be in really good shape. Should be 3.3 when that happens. The early bird catches the worm. What's up, buddy? Welcome, Neo. Unfortunately not in WoW. Not if you're trying to do group content at least. Alright, off to fall it is. Still have not been to that new... I want to go see that new location. But I don't know if I can just go there or if I do have to do quests or something. Not really sure what the purpose of it is. I don't know. Maybe next expansion it's going to actually be like a starting experience for Night Elves. I doubt it, but it's certainly possible given the fact that we know Chromie time will then encompass Dragonflight as well. This one's, I always miss one, like sometimes there's extra on the ground, you can't see them. That's all I got was 3. I feel like that's not right. Oh well. So we got Galakrond's Fall 25. We narrowly missed this one yesterday. It was a bit of an unfortunate circumstance, honestly. Kind of just bad luck, really, but did have a few. We did have a wipe to a boss, and then we had a guy just fucking talking the whole second boss, so that didn't help, but we know it's doable. Just don't wipe to the bosses, and it's very easy. Hopefully we can do that. This is one that is really not... This one really should not be so low. This and Throne, I definitely have a lot of... Shouldn't be this hard.
Creatures and relics from the past have made their way into our present. Collect any artifacts you can find before they are lost to the timeways.
Probably the thing that I liked most about Dragonflight World content is these little packs. They don't seem like very good at first, but they do give profession power or whatever, which doesn't seem to happen very often, but well, I never actually used the item from Greater Ember of Firelath. Got it. Nice animation on that. But yeah, it also gives, I don't know how much one of these Dragon Isle artifacts is, but gives a small amount of rep. I had thought that these were BOA for a long time. Perhaps because it's got that blue text on it, but yeah, it's actually soulbound. Which is unfortunate. I don't even know why I have half the shit in my inventory anymore. Those are rep things, right? I think there are some that are BOA, but I guess not often. That's transmog there, yeah. Strange look. I don't know what that is. Luxurious Niffin hat. Okay. Something from the second patch's zone, I guess. Not great. That one's not for me. The last pack gives a ton of count. I just realized over 10%. Wow. That's strange. That's why I was confused, because it gives a lot of count, but you still need it. I guess you can pull extra leeches. But these mobs seem really dangerous. I don't feel like it's a good idea. Hey, big dog. What's up, buddy? Welcome. Good luck. We will need it, as always. I'll take it. I guess you can just pull all of this at the start, but not something I'm starving to do on a bolstering week anyway. That guy actually didn't take that discipline priest, which gives me some hope. Assume that's perhaps because the guy was disciplined. Oh, also we only have a paladin right now. Jernback, what's up, buddy? Welcome. I'm not even gonna say anything though. I'm sick of fighting with people. Just let them do their own thing. Having my best season yet on Brew Tank, 2800 rating, and we ain't done yet. Oh, nice, Grants. Brew is something that I don't know much about. How's it playing right now? Not bad, a little squishy, but fun as always, yeah. That's not what you want to hear. Squishy when you're. What keys are those? Like 20s? That's scary. I don't really see anybody talk about Brew anymore. But I thought it was going to be way better with the sub bonus. Like it was going to be really good. I guess it's not. Or it's not really just popular, maybe. It's the 5th rank spec right now, so. 22s? Oh, really? 2800 is 22s, really? Objects with somebody. Loving the spell effect changes, but not changing the tooltip seems lazy as fuck. Oh, what do you mean? What does it say on the tooltip? Like the wrong type of damage still or something? That's interesting. It's a niche tank. The set bonus is underwhelming. Huh, that's sad. It seemed like that set bonus was really going to carry them. I think I have a shot at the title this season. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm having trouble surviving in a lot of tyrannical keys. Second boss in fall. The second tick of the debuff is killing me through defensives as DPS. Whoa, yeah. Sorry to hear that. What spec? The picture is the old one, the blue decree for a now green spell. Oh, the tooltip icon has not been changed. That's interesting. I didn't even think about that. That's strange. Yeah, they put all the work into the actual spell, but they forgot to change the icon? That's weird. 2800 would be 20s with some 21s. That's what I thought, yeah. Because 3K is 23s with some 22s, so. The Brew community is a small one, but a proud one, oh yeah. Well, it's been really popular over the years, so I wouldn't say it's small, but maybe right now it is. Evoker, I probably have too low verse, but every piece needs to be mastery. Too hard to get verse. Oh, well, I mean. See, it's like a common mistake, right? Like, you just answered your own question. Well, it depends. I'm 3150 with 21s through 25s. Yeah, I guess you're right. It could always be a mix of things. They changed our big cooldown effect from a blue swirly thing to now just turn green. Kind of boring. Oh, the order, whatever the Kyrian one used to be, right? What's it called? Weapons of Order? Did they change the name of it too? What's the name of it now? God, I fucking miss Bastion, man. I gotta go level a character through there. The only thing that has stopped me from going back to Shadowlands is the fact that you can't actually just do whatever zone you want. It's still called Weapons of Order. Oh, okay. Because they changed the Spear of Bastion, but I guess that's a little bit more on the nose. My fort week is 24s and 5s, but my Tyrant week is 21s to 23s. I'm assuming my fort is higher because my group can't do boss as well. Well, mine's not that different. A little bit less of a gap, but yeah, I haven't. Some pretty low keys on Tyrannical still. You do tooltip work. How hard would it have been for them to replace the icons? Yeah, like trivially easy. And you could replace them yourself if you want. But they just didn't make a new icon, I guess, so impossible. Like, it's not, you know, it's not just, I don't remember what the icon looks like, but I assume it looks like the old spell, so they would need to not just change the color of it from blue to green, they would need to actually make a whole new icon, so. If they didn't do that with the Demon Hunter one, then I guess they didn't do that with any of them. Which I'm surprised to hear, but I don't know why they didn't do it. 26 throne would be big. Okay, it'd be huge, yeah. Yeah, I assume they changed no icons, yeah. Hey, Metro, Exa, what's up, buddy? How have the keys been recently? Any doozies? Yeah, man, well, yeah, last weekend was pretty wild. We got a couple videos, so if you didn't see them. Slappy Hands seems the same. Yeah, but they didn't actually change that one. That one's the same. Slappy visual hasn't changed as far as I know. Yeah, no, I don't necessarily agree that. I mean, it should definitely change. Like, that's the color of Necrolord stuff, so if they're changing other spells, they should definitely change that one. This patch seems rushed, and I've seen other people feel the same. Well, it's really the opposite, right? Like, it was on the PTR, like, way longer than it needed to be, so I don't know about rushed. It obviously went over the holidays, so maybe you can make a case because of that, but Blizzard is pretty bad at even updating the text and tooltips. Like, as a former developer, it's one of the easiest things to do. Oh. Yeah, I wonder why. Umbilica's tooltip text was wrong for almost all of Legion, so I'm not shocked. That's funny. Yeah, I guess I never really look at that kind of stuff. I really can't believe they had no new tooltips. That's strange. Alright, or no new icons. Well, we got a priest at the end of the day, but hopefully it'll go well with just 2 dispels. Can't imagine it will. I think it was like your dots. Oh, your dot. I remember that. Yeah, it was like just a typo of words. Yeah, I thought you meant like it said the wrong spell coefficients or something. Yeah, it was just a typo basically. I remember that. Favorite healer this season to be healed by? Definitely Holy Pally. Yeah, not even close. Holy Pally and Wrestler Shaman and Evoker are always going to be good too, but unfortunately they don't seem to be either played a lot or doing very well right now, so it's kind of just Holy Pally on its own. Disc Priest probably 4th, but oh yeah, we don't have a Bloodlust. I guess I'll bring that up. Preservation disappeared after season 1. Yeah, it seems that way. Holy Pallies are rare now. Well, we've actually seen a fair amount of Holy Pallies. That guy's got drums, we're fine. You don't like being misted by monks. Nah, they're not. I mean, they're a great healer right now. I actually do like playing alongside them, but in terms... But anyway, yeah, in terms of actually being healed by them now, they're not a good combo with Blood DK at all. Their external CD is fucking garbage. Like, it literally doesn't do anything. I was watching your fall yesterday when you were professing for lust in the last phase of the last boss. I've noticed you already have around 200% haste. I do wonder how much lust would actually help. It's a good question. Yeah, you might be right about that. Maybe it doesn't even help. Finally got OBS and started recording my runs. Speaking of, let's get that up. If I get anything good, I'll send it. Thanks, man. That's awesome. Can't wait to see it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Can you give me a TLDR on how to change the icon? I have a whole video on it. Yeah, so you should check that out. Like a tutorial on it. Do you not just auto-record streams? No, I record a separate copy for each video, so I don't have to worry about cutting the stream up into 5 videos or whatever. I think the video that you're looking for, Neo, is something... Like, just type blue in it. I used to say every time it was, why are my paladin spells blue? But I think it's... I don't think that's it. I think it's why are my World of Warcraft icons blue or something like that. I don't... Just type in icons and you should find it. Is Frostmage good in vanilla? OG there, if you know that. If you know what that's from, that's an OG viewer. Do you have an insane amount of cloud storage? Nope. I delete them after I upload them. Total, it's like less than 100 gig per day, and then I just upload them and then delete them. YouTube has the storage. That was close. I think I've encountered the biggest hunter brain yesterday. Oh, we didn't even list. Oh my god, man. Okay, this is gonna be a joke. 25 Atal, Yasma. I'm a prey evoker. Hunter got targeted by racking pain. I put my mitigation on him way before the cast went off. Feigned the cast. It targets me, overlapping with Solrin, causing me to die without any battle res. That one I'm not sure I would blame on him. I mean, I guess you expected him to see that you put the CD on him, but I would miss that myself, I think, so. Why didn't the Rogue Shroud? I don't know, that's not the... Oh yeah, I guess, like, yeah, we should have did that and then lusted the boss if that's how they want to handle, but I don't think this is a good lust here at all. I would much rather lust on the second the dungeon starts and then guarantee have it up for the second boss. But considering we don't even have a lust class, I guess it just doesn't matter. Alright, here we go.
We hold the line.
They didn't bloodlust at all. Yeah, no, they're saving it for this boss, which is really dumb. Very, very bad decision on that front. That will doom us. That will make this key a lot harder now. Now we will not have any lust at all for the second boss. Have you seen some of the weird interactions? What are you doing? Just moving it there. That Afflicted are doing this week? No, I haven't really seen anything. Is that really how Slappy Hands looked? Yep. I mean, that's how I remember it looking, but I guess, you know, just go back in a VOD and look at it a couple weeks ago or something. Racking Pain recast. Had to learn that the hard way. Oh, I see, yeah. I don't... Is this like what you want to do? I guess when you got 3 melee, it's what ends up happening, but... Don't know if you want to cover the boss every time. I'm doing that right now. Well, you're not the only one who said it got changed, but I don't see what the change would have been. That guy vanished. It's a good play, actually. I thought they made Slappy Hands darker. It doesn't look any different to me, but I'm not known for my remembering. Whoa. Wait, I thought we were supposed to drop samples on the outer ring. That's normally how people handle it. These guys literally just don't move. Like, they cover the boss with it constantly. Not a very serious group, I guess. This guy's 3K, so I guess I'm not surprised. This is looking a bit spicy. Yes, it's not gonna go well. It looks more bold and defined with a slightly bigger hand. Oh, really? So they did change it, but not in a way that would be congruous with the rest of the changes. It's strange. So if that's the case, then I guess that means that they're just keeping it like this, which I don't really like. But I'm 2.8 and I dropped my stuff on the edge. Well, it's not stopping us from doing the boss yet, but it's about to. The next time he does the leap, we're pretty much gonna wipe her. Alright, they got lucky, like some of the puddles went away. Is this fall? 2 dispels on second boss is gonna be interesting. Yeah, this fall, yes. It would be so cool if Slappy Hands would change color depending on your spec. Yeah, I was definitely hoping for some visual change to it, because it definitely doesn't look like a DK spell in my eyes. Isn't 3K good? Not for 25, no. Just sent a video showcasing the change. It really doesn't seem that the change much, just a slight visual update. Yeah, because if I can't tell, then I don't think much should change. But I think the way to look at it is if they change anything, that means it's probably permanent now. Which I don't love to hear, but isn't 3K all 23s? Well, as we talked about earlier, I guess there's no uniform answer to that question, but certainly expect somebody who's 3K to not be in a 25.
They have often tried to corrupt the true timeline. To invade the Bronze Temple to do so.
Did you see the drama of that high-end Mythic Plus team that disbanded? No. I don't really like... If it's not on Wowhead, I don't really know about it. Or I guess Reddit sometimes.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, cool.
They will stop at nothing to ensure the rise of my darkest self.
They didn't disband yet. What is... Wow, what's going on there? JPC left. Oh, yeah. They had a disagreement. Uh-oh. Those are tough. If I recall correctly, the Shadowland style appearances will be available for those. Yeah, in the future, yeah. Don't think I would need a glyph for this one. Considering I can't even tell the difference. I had people in a 22 throne literally dropping the blotting thing directly on me. Where were you? Usually people just stack them right under the boss. Oh, you mean in the on the last boss, I guess, yeah. I do like how the hunt changed. The hunt change nerfed my neck. Oh, why? A different damage type? Typically face him towards the wall so my team doesn't get hit by the frontal. What are we talking about?
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Nature no longer gives me fire shield, damn. Hey, look, an angel. They avoided making the 2 changes fire damage, now to slightly buff us. Oh, yeah. The tank got mad, the group wanted him to shot call, so he just went non-verbal, and the rogue got mad and said he's leaving the team. What the fuck? Not much of a team if that small argument would break it up, right? They were a team for 5 years. Well, that sure doesn't sound like it. Must have had some brewing hatred for a while there. This is gonna be a weird message, but I just got invincible 30 minutes ago, and I was watching one of your videos in the background, so thank you for good luck. Oh, no problem, buddy. Happy to hear that. Most people didn't look into what happened. It was a long-standing stress between them, and it was overblown. Yeah, well, we know about that. Basically a whole kindergarten.
Shall be protected.
You already didn't want to play with them last season, yeah. It's been made out to be a much bigger deal than it actually is. Well, I heard that there's now a death, like there's death threats, and they're getting arrest warrants and stuff like that. So I don't know. That's what I've heard. They'll reform in 2 days. The boss is very stressful. It's very stress-inducing for me. Any easy tactic to make it a bit easier on you. Play a tank instead of whatever you're playing currently. Then you will not feel like this boss is stressful. Why do you have to be mad? It's just a game. That's not me. The issue mainly is that 31 to 32, the option for replacements are under 5 people. Yeah, you're gonna have to basically train somebody up. Yeah. I heard the rogue bashed the tank's transmog. That would do it. I mean, I don't blame him for leaving then. Okay, the priest healer's dead.
Beware.
The whole thing is already done. Why do you talk now at others stream again about it? Deal with your own stuff, I guess. And you guessed wrong, yeah. Bad guess.
The seconds pass.
Bricked my DHC last night and spent an hour trying to figure out how I died, and it turns out there's a bug with this shit on the ground, like sticking on you. I heard about this yesterday, yeah.
2, 1.
Count the seconds.
Guys, the year 2023 is over. Stop dwelling in the past. I like the past. Like, I know there's a lot of people who don't like it, but
Beware.
Sands of time, I call upon you. The seconds pass.
yeah, man, the damage debuff you get from Bear's first boss stays on you. Yeah, I've heard about that. I got flamed after dying. Yeah, man, the damage debuff you get from, yeah, I read that. I got flamed after dying. It was at the loss, and at a loss. Yeah, that's strange. But apparently if you die, it's gone, so is that not what you had happen?
2, 1.
I like the past too. The 90s were great, especially the fashion.
Count the seconds. Your timeline.
Maybe I'll get recruited for that team. Yeah, maybe. If they play during 11 o'clock to 4 p.m. on weekdays, then yeah.
Beware.
Sands of time, I call upon you.
Well, we're gonna get away with it, which really we shouldn't, but
I see.
we do.
You must stop.
I don't know. That boss is hard, but I feel like the next boss is harder. I died, but then our druid healer got one shot by the leap, so it was bricked. Oh, you died on the boss, yeah. I didn't really think about that. You should be recruited. Someone that has your score strictly pugging is impressive. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there doing better than me, that's for sure. What? The Civil War or World War II is censored. Nice, YouTube. That's scary. You said this boss causes you stress. To reduce this before Key even starts, discuss a dispel order. For example, I play right and I always say never dispel me.
4, 3,
Yeah, no
2,
doubt.
1.
There's actually a weak aura for it that you can use. Makes it easier. Are you? Well, yeah, I don't know what your role actually is, but probably healer if you said it's stressful. I feel like such a galaxy brain when I AMS that mechanic. Is there a way to predict it, or you just like get lucky?
I have tracked the infinites us to a place, a moment where I dare not tread.
You're not coming with us?
Get lucky. Oh, okay.
I shall be with
It's probably
you,
not.
Princess.
I don't know though. I guess because when the thing goes off, it does magic damage, doesn't it? So maybe not the best way to use Amos there. I don't know.
It's Galakrond. He must have just fallen. He was the biggest proto-dragon ever.
Beware.
I guess it might still be up if I don't know. I don't think so.
Nearly consumed all of dragonkind.
I never understood the galaxy brain thing. So it's very big, but you're also very vast and far away. Yeah, it's just meme speak. I'm not a big fan of it. Just use English words. It makes you sound smarter.
3, beware. 1.
I do it right before it goes out. If I don't get it, I immune the dispel hit damage. Is that right? Okay. I wasn't sure how long the actual dispel goes out before it needs to be dispelled.
We've gone back before the aspects were even the aspects. We have to find the
Beware.
aspects. They'll know what to do.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. Beware.
That one just got healed up.
Beware.
Probably a fair amount of that being done this dungeon.
Beware.
Corporal Sanguine next week. It's whatever the first week is. I don't remember, but it's on the sheet if you need to see it.
3. Beware.
As a healer, I always type out my intended dispel order before the dungeon and the boss, and before the boss as a reminder. So that helps with the DPS. What, like one guy stays in the darker zone or whatever to take less damage first, and then he goes in. Is that how it works? It's the top hat box week for islands if anyone needs money. Oh yeah. Chick's the island master.
Beware.
Uh-oh. That slime is full of necromantic power. Looks like we'll need to mop this up.
Sanguine is the worst to fix. I hate it so much. Oh yeah.
Beware.
Definitely not the most fun one for a tank, I agree. Yes, and by letting the second fall off, you can get in the zone and stand still, and it will do 0 damage to the person it was just on. Nice.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Speaking of past expansions, I just finished my last Torghast achievement. It was much more fun when I wasn't just face rolling 10. It was more fun. It was more fun when it wasn't just face rolling. Oh, you mean you didn't have fun with it recently? Yeah, I agree. I really wanted it to still be something that could be fun. I feel like I might level characters and just stop them at 60 or whatever to fuck with it, but hey, what happened? Where'd the thing go? Just went away. The power interactions don't fully work with the spell changes. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. This fight is brutal. Hardest fight this season. Yeah, I tend to agree. But it's not that bad for me, at least.
Beware.
So, I just had the fastest key ever. Warlock died in the first mob because he didn't wait and then left. Hey, Bliss, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Yeah, that sucks. That's really should be bannable in my eyes. Like, I don't really see any defense for it. A lot of gray area with levers, but there's some things that are absolutely zero gray area, and people still get away with it equally. Someone missed Metro stream yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you didn't see yesterday. He also said nothing and then just left. Yep. Probably fucked up. Sadly, those are like, they're so common that we can't even like, I wouldn't even say I would make a video on that at this point. I don't know about bannable, but maybe a ban from joining looking for group. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Like you shouldn't be able to, you know how when you get silenced, you can't make groups anymore? That's what should happen with those guys.
Sinks into your bones. Sinks into your bones. The cold seeps in.
Beware.
My lovely Rhea.
Wait, the paladin got a res too? What happened there? Hunter Meister, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Good luck. Thank you.
Seeps into your skin.
My flame returns.
3, 2, 1.
Sinks into your
Oh, this is gonna take a while.
The flame consumes.
There goes the orb. This is gonna not take a while. This is gonna be a wipe. I don't know. Can I finish it? 35 million?
Sinks into your bones.
This boss is the pug killer. Yep. 514 pulls later, you killed Tendril. Nice. Congrats, man. It should be a week at first, then a month, then the entire season. Yeah, that would definitely be punishing. It will mind control you and reset. Yeah, that's, I realized as soon as I said it. I get sometimes leaving is needed, but this is something else, and he probably does it more. Yeah. Anybody who is willing to do that, especially like you said in a 10, like they're gonna do that all the time whenever they feel like they want to. When's the point where for you where it's okay to leave a key? When the group leader's ready to stop, pretty much. If the group leader doesn't want to continue, then that's the end of the key. Otherwise, you stay until that happens.
Beware.
What stats do you focus on for Death Knight? I like versatility and mastery. Oh yeah, if you mean like, is it okay to leave if there's an emergency? Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not going to say you should stay at that point, but provided there's no actual outside stress causing you to leave, then you should stay in the group until the group leader wants to stop doing the key.
The storm hungers.
I don't leave keys 99.9% of the time, but if something happens IRL, absolutely, yeah. I've left more than one key now because of emergencies in the real life. I didn't know this, but on this boss you can fear people out of that CC. Oh, really? Does the stun work? Why would a fear work? That's strange. Leaving is way too common, to be honest, but there's just no punishment. Yep. Yeah, it's a problem.
3, 2, 1.
No lust comp on Pyran. They even said, like, no, we don't need it. He's like, if we don't upgrade it because of the difference between having a good lust and a bad lust, then it's not the lust's fault. And it's like, that is a very strange way to talk about a tyrannical week. Stuns don't work, but softer CC does work, like traps and fears. Huh? That's interesting. So would I be able to use the blind on it? That almost killed me there. Don't know why. I guess because we have all melee again. That's gonna be another wipe. Blind might work. Yeah, we'll have to try it someday. Doesn't matter. There should be no punishment. Why does it not matter? To be honest, if 15% haste stopped you, it's probably a mechanic wall and not a haste issue. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's obviously a mechanical wall, and the extra haste helps the mechanical wall. Unrelated to this dungeon, the second boss in Everbloom is the charge to tank avoidable. Not anymore, I don't think. Unless there's some new trick for it, but... Used to be like, you used to be able to like line of sight it or something like that. Usually I let off meta and lower eye level join, but I really hate the levers. At this point I might just start getting way more picky with groups that I join and let join. Unfortunately, like, there's no, that's the problem. Like, there's no way to tell who the levers are. I think I found the deadest server on WoW though. I see 5 people in Valdrakken. Oh, what is it? It's probably an RP realm because those aren't actually cross realm linked with... Actually, I think they are now with other RP realms, but... I don't know how it works, but... Oh, Bronzebeard. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Vic always said that was like... Back in Wrath when he left there, that was always going to be... one of the realms that was going to be dead by the end there. At one point, we looked at like realms that had not cleared the Mythic Raid. There used to be achievements like realm first for doing it. I guess those are gone now. But we tried to do it and it didn't count. I guess it had to be done during... If nobody cleared the raid during the season that it was out, then you just didn't get. Then the achievement went to nobody. That's where my original... Hey, Sniffles. Long time no see. Duskwood. Wow, I didn't even know that was a realm. I don't think I've ever heard that name, that realm name before. I feel like you should get something next to your name if you leave often so others can see it. There definitely needs to be a way to see people's leaving, like 100%. Like, that's the big issue. You just can't see if people are doing it or not. Life's been busy. Oh yeah, I hope you're all right. Because below 20 and 21 people are doing them for gear and vault stuff, but above that people just want their last drop of IO mostly. So I think a voting thing above and a set punishment below. Now, whatever you do, like, it should be uniform 100%. If you're only worried about score, then you should definitely be in a group that is only worried about score. That's the problem, is like people join and they just assume whatever they want is what everybody else wants. And if like they even have to think for a second about that, they immediately get like super mad. There's 4 other people in the group. You can be a human being and actually communicate with them and make a decision based on what everybody wants. There's actually a weird trend for PvPers where they transfer to super unpopulated realms. Oh, why? Did you ever use the personal blacklist add-on? No. The score people, I think, most often leave. What's that? Without lust, you are sure to fail. Yes. This was doomed from the start, although it went better than I thought it was going to. I feel like every suggestion of a time ban is too extensive. Even 30 minutes, then 1 hour, and so on is plenty to persuade people. Right, yeah, I agree. That's what I said. Like, yeah, it should definitely just be silence. Like, that already exists in the game currently. What else other than IO would a group doing 25 want? To practice so they can get IO in the next key. see, I don't know, maybe you didn't see the videos from this weekend, but we got two very, very clear examples of why people leaving keys prematurely is just really stupid, honestly. Having too many melee on the fight sucks. There's not enough room. Yeah, that's a tough one with melee, no doubt. Alright, let's see. I found your channel today and I love the content. I started WoW this month again and I'm running Blood DK as well. Oh, that's awesome. Well, if you have any questions, let me know. Shockingly enough, some people just actually want to have fun while doing keys. that doesn't get brought up enough, yeah. You do not always need a score. Sometimes you can still time it. I timed a key with only 4 due to DPS rage quitting. Yeah, that was the video on Monday there. 4-man upgrading, killing 2 bosses without a player because they left. That's all you need to see. I got like 500 run this season. Why? Because I like keys. Yeah, there you go. Not said enough. But to be fair, like, whether or not I play my Death Knight in the current key I'm in or in the next one, it doesn't, like, I don't necessarily have less fun because somebody left. Like, especially in that situation, like, you know, I'm not mad that that key stopped, you know. I was considering Blood DK, but it seems scary and seems like a bit wheelchair bound. Also, it's way harder than Demon Hunter. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a different type of tank, that's for sure. But I think Demon Hunter and DK are similar enough that you might be alright. But yeah, definitely not a very fast class. That's why you gotta play to your disadvantages, I guess. Make up for your disadvantages, I guess. Isn't leaving super normal and high keys if it's deplete. What do you mean? If someone leaves the key, apply a group-wide damage buff to the other 4 so they can have a chance to finish it. I love that idea. Yeah, I love that idea. If somebody leaves, key's immediately over. You can't time it anymore, but you get a buff that allows you to at least finish it. That would be great, but that's obviously very, very complicated. They're not going to do that. But that would be a really cool way to do it. Demon Hunter is just a bulky DK. You plan more ahead of time. I can do over 400k HPS on Vengeance if needed, but that means something is wrong. People would abuse it and 4-man keys for sure. You think they would 4-man keys if the timer... No, maybe you didn't hear that part. Obviously, like, as soon as somebody left, the timer would have to be over for that. I agree with you otherwise. Alright, let's see here. Let's call that mutual disband after 3 wipes through second boss. I want to put the lust and the dispel thing in there, but really wasn't part of the story. Glee Pot, long time no see. How the hell are you? What you been up to? Demon Hunter can be overwhelming with options at times, but it's fun because it's a bouncy ball. Active spec, yeah. Jumping around. So that group also only has 2 dispels. Just avoid that one. Just been a busy holiday season, finally settling back down. Nice. I don't think so. The timer would be nullified, but you can still finish for Vault. Yeah, well, as so many people try to remind me here that apparently I'm doing something wrong if I'm trying to get my Vault by doing 25s. So I don't think that would really be an issue. Do you think Blizzard should rework Fort and Tyrant affix? No, I don't think so, honestly. I think it's the community that needs to be reworked. Tyrannical is not hard. People just suck at bosses. Like, numerically, it's not that hard. It's been nerfed a million times. It used to be way, way, way harder in BFA. What key level are you running now? We're doing 25s right now. Hoping for 26s, but Tyrannical's just not going to allow for it, I guess. The in-game timer would be taken away, but IRL time still goes by slower. Yeah. Roger, what's up, buddy? Welcome. I guess we'll sign up to this one anyway, just because we can't be too picky today. $26 Everbloom probably doable though. It's really we had no problem with it yesterday. Just need a good healer, I guess. All right, so I don't even. This is DHT. We can only have 2 dispels, but that's probably fine for this one. I think because up to like 22 or so, you can ignore a lot of boss mechanics. Yep, that's definitely a big part of it. But the bigger part of it is the levers. Like, these guys wipe to a boss once and then they scatter to the fucking wind. It's like, well, do you plan on getting better at the boss, or like what's gonna change the next time you do the dungeon? I can't ignore boss mechanics on an 18, but I'm only 165 item level. That would make it hard, yeah, no doubt. Didn't they have a depleted buff back in BFA? Yeah, they did. I don't know why they got rid of those things.
The demons must be purged before their forces spread any further.
People just suck. If it was that hard on Tyrant, the highest keys done would be far lower. Yeah, exactly, yeah. There would be a large gap in between the two. If one thing goes wrong, abandon ship. Yep. That's how it is for me when I'm sailing, too. I was on the boat with my friend, and we cast the fishing rod or whatever, and he got a fish and it got away, and that was it. I swam back to shore. It's not really worth it.
Shardos has returned to his roost. Put him out of his misery.
I don't want to waste my time being in a boat with a shitty fisher, you know? Hoping that no crazy sun today. I'd rather have 4 creatures be buffed by the 98% of the dungeon on fort. Right, yeah. That's why Tyrannical is easy, because like it doesn't really add that much time to the key, whereas 4 adds like enormous amounts of time to some keys. Hey Hoodoo, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Literally all you have to do is just kill all 4 bosses. Or whatever, sometimes 5. Why is that mount regular flying and not dynamic? Oh, I always forget about, you mean dragon riding? That was not a dragon riding mount, that's why. Hey, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Levers remind me of Fry on Futurama. They have like weird orange colored hair or whatever. I haven't watched that show in a very long time. Jix used to love it too, right? Was that you who loved that show? I think they stopped making it, didn't they? That was the season, the Shadowlands dungeon meta mount, right? Long Forgotten Hippogriff? No, that's the Lay Feather Hippogriff, the one I was just writing. What show? I zoned out? Futurama. There's actually a reboot on Hulu. Oh, wow, really? Did they get all the original actors? I'd be leaving keys if I had orange hair, that's for sure, yeah. Like early, a scene where he abandoned ship twice in like 20 seconds. Oh yeah. I still quote that show, yeah. My bad, thought that was the expansion mount. Oh yeah, no, they look very similar, yeah. That's why I have both of them, because they basically both match the transmog without even really looking that different. Oh shit, what the hell? I did not know it did that. That's fucking cool. What the fuck? It's interesting. You can take my pride, but you can never take my spirit. Ow, my spirit. What are we waiting on? Give me a second, please. Just waiting the item on mail. He crafting an item. Oh, that was the meta dungeon mount for Legion. This one? Okay, cool. I still haven't gotten. I never went back into the other ones. Are the bears still bugged? I don't know. They weren't bugged for me yesterday, so I don't know. Let's see what they want to do. You guys want to just go all in and pull bear with bolstering and lust it, or you want to pull slow and save lust for boss? Let's see what they say. been months since I played WoW. It looks like AUG isn't required anymore. If you're talking about since season 2, then yeah, it's a lot worse now, but it's still pretty good for people, I guess. I can bait those. I pull you cross and I use feint. Huh? Oh, you mean I'm talking about... If they say less bears on Tyran, I'd leave if it were me. Well, it's pretty crucial though because of bolstering, so... Like, do you think it's worth, like, just fighting the one bear or whatever? I don't know. No, I didn't mean the 2. Definitely not pulling those. I always lost the first pull. Yeah. I don't blame you. Less first pull, and it's back in time to less Okar. Yep. But the first boss usually kills people. Like, rare that we get past the first boss on Tyrannical Week, so I wasn't sure. But bolstering is definitely coming into play on this first pull, so. Pull 1 Okar or 5 fear mobs on 4. Yeah. I wonder how many people die to the roar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's pretty risky. That's why I asked about it. But we did it yesterday and only one guy died to it, but I think everybody used big CDs maybe. I encountered a bug on my Blood Decay on DHD. First boss where I was perma fear, or I perma take damage from the ground effect. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this. Bears roars killed me through defensives yesterday. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. So, but yeah, if everybody targets it, then there's just only will be the one roar, and it won't matter. We came close to having that happen yesterday, so if everybody focuses on killing it ASAP and just cleaves off it, then it won't wipe us. Oh, I had that on my pally too. Bubble didn't even get rid of it. Had to wait until the next charge. Oh yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Need to get more of these runes. Most non-Dune Hunter groups I've seen panic and focus the same mob, so less kicks required than die to bolstered.
2, 1.
Yeah. Alright, looks like we'll only get the one. That's how it should go every time. If you do that, then it's easy mode. One death, but that wasn't really, that was to the cats, I guess.
So says the shadow of Xavius. Be still, worm. I will deal with you shortly.
Gio, what's up, buddy? I haven't heard you sing on stream in a while. You should sing us a little tune. I'm always like, it has to be organic. I feel like I have trouble singing on the spot. But what would you want to hear? I don't know.
3, 2, 1.
Iris? Oh, it's one of my favorite songs. Give up forever to touch you, and I know that you feel me somehow. The closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can feel is your life. Sooner or later it's over, but I don't want to miss you tonight. I saw a streamer last night have the same bug. Apparently going back to the ground goo and moving out removes it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people speculate on how I can remove it, but I'm really glad the guy has a Chinese macro for kicks. Yeah, that's gonna help us. Tears streaming down my face. Thanks, man. That's a good song. Avril Lavigne calls it the best song ever written. Which I don't know if I would agree with, but yeah. Very nice, thank you. It's a good one. Two poisoners, that's nice. Lucky. You singing Prayer is still my favorite? Oh yeah, Disturbed, right? I don't really remember the lyrics very well, but I used to sing that all the time. This is the way I pray. Living just isn't hard enough. Burn me alive inside. Living my life's not hard enough. And take everything away. Maybe the poisoners aren't harder. Do you like any Creed songs? I was getting back into singing 6 Feet, whatever that song, that famous, super famous song by them. But I can't remember the lyrics now. I'm terrible with lyrics, man. I just can't remember any lyrics. If it's not a song I sang when I was in high school, I don't remember lyrics. Do you listen to country? No, not really. Can you sing Wonderwall? I definitely don't know lyrics to that. Can you sing Adam Sandler's Lunch Lady? No. What are we doing here?
Defilers, I can smell the nightmare in your blood. Be gone from these woods, or suffer nature's wrath.
3, 2, 1.
And he's just gonna feign. Okay, that's a lot slower than just using an invis pot, but at least now we have the pot. Where is he? Over there? Okay. Stuck.
Defilers, so it is you who have
One last breath. Yeah, that's the name of it. Please come now. I think I'm falling. I'm holding on to all I think is safe. I thought I found the road to nowhere, and I'm trying to escape. I yell back when I heard thunder, bottom down to one last breath. And with it, let me say, that's it. You sing Lever's song by Out of the Ark. No. Singing so good you may get copyright strikes. Nah, they'd have to be music for that. The next winner of the Music Idol. Thanks, man. When you performed, did you do covers? We had a few songs that we were writing, but we never actually performed them. Well, I had a few songs that I was writing, but the guys in the band that I was in didn't want to. They didn't want to actually play original music. They thought the best way to get famous was to prove that you can play good music first and then write original music after that, basically. Are you gonna farm Testamara today? What? No, we're gonna do Mythic Plus dungeons. Welcome. Only missed one word. Not bad. Hey, Jay Lee, I think is that Jay Lay, I think. Welcome. Alright, you guys did. I did a prop pally and the group dropped the puddles all around the boss and we failed the key. Oh yeah. Question of the day. What is it?
2, 1.
This doesn't look like it's going well now. Hey, so I just watched your 47-minute video on people leaving keys. Really insightful discussion. Funny that months later we're still waiting on Blizzard to fix that was hinted at. Oh, well that's... They certainly weren't going to do it in the middle of the expansion. That would be a next expansion type of thing. Is Fortified more tank friendly or is Tyrannical? Fortified is harder on the tank, but it's easier to upgrade because it's pretty much like most of the difficulty is going to be on the tank. Whereas on Tyrannical, there's nothing I can do, you know? Is 25 the cutoff point where it becomes very hard to clear in pugs? I guess so. I mean, if you look at the stats on our sheet, yeah, that certainly seems that way, but... Fort is tank friendly if the tank is good at mob controlling. Yeah. What's up, Metro? Hey, what's up, buddy? I ate my words from yesterday's stream about healing bears. I don't like it anymore. Oh, really? I have not seen a lot of bears being talked about either, but... I see you often get disbanded keys, which is really an issue. Well, on Tyrannical Week, I don't expect anything different. Like, everybody so... I don't know. Yeah, it's whatever. How many times are we going to talk about some of this stuff? I've just given up caring about it, at least on Tyrannical Week. It's the ones on Fort Week that people, when they leave and, like we had with those videos, that's the shit that really gets under my skin. But, like that, those guys standing in front of the boss there, I mean, that's why I said, like, we almost, like, I think every Tyrannical key fails on that boss. I don't know where else we failed the dungeon. So they don't typically address things mid-expansion. Oh, you're new to the game? Oh, well, they do, obviously, but, like, not something like that. Like, that's, like, a huge... They're gonna, like, completely change the system by doing that, right? So that would be something that they would wait for an expansion for. Like, obviously, they make, like, class changes and hot fixes and stuff all the time, but... What about a MOG vendor that takes a currency that requires key completion? I'm not a big fan of cosmetics in very hard content, but I know a lot of people have asked for that over the years. Oh, look who it is. Sign up to this fella's key. That's funny. My highest is DHT 15. I really can't seem to find a chest piece. Oh, really? I can always craft one. I meant to discourage leaving. Well, no, I know what you meant, yeah. I'm just not really a fan of that solution because I don't think... Because then it encourages people to do hard content just for mounts and shit. But yeah, at this point, like, literally anything would be fine. Is that the priest? Yep, that's the guy who left the easy upgrade. I already have 2 embellishments. Yeah, you can still craft gear, yeah. Jamie, what's up, buddy? Welcome. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm guessing bears and demon hunters are going to be contenders for best tank next season since bears are getting the season 2 setback. That's a good point. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. You can craft an item that has no embellishments on it. Yep. That's what I would recommend if you have a bad piece and you're late in the season. No, I thought he'd invite me, but I guess not. Getting into keys feels like speed dating. Oh yeah. Never did that. Are you looking for a Mythic Plus team? No. I've mentioned this in previous vids for Metro, but I just want a D3 greater rift system. TLDR key can't deplete, and you can only queue up for any key up to your highest clear. That would certainly solve a lot of the problems, yeah. But again, that would be wildly different than what we have now, so I don't expect them to do that. I imagine just you know, given how Blizzard is kind of lazy at times, they are probably not going to wildly change Mythic Plus to solve this problem. They're probably just going to add additional things that will help it, but not make it a completely different system. Bears will likely never be meta, and any season of magic damage is prominent. Well, yeah, I actually agree with Jix's statement. So if it was this season, yeah, I don't think the set bonus would be enough, but season 2 was way better in terms of magic. Or brands are a pretty big change. I wouldn't put anything past them at this point. No, that's different. That's not a system, right? That's like a quality of life thing tacked on top of the game. To do what he said, that would be basically like Mythic Plus 2, right? Like it would be a different system than what we have now. What is that? Relic of a Loon. What? Oh, it's something for the stupid invasion thing. Metro, maybe they will. When PoE 2 delivers that killing blow to Diablo 4. Well, that's the feature in Diablo 3, yeah. Hey, Metro, the fall disband earlier was to the 3rd boss. Oh, I always do that. Yeah, good call. That first boss is, like, not a boss in my eyes. I, like, forget that it's a boss. In the first season of Mythic Plus, the keystones were depleted, right? And you had to replete it? Yeah. Which honestly was like, it's like a pretty solid system, to be honest. I actually think, like, if they, because I don't remember, like, so keys did not ever go down? Is that how it worked at that point? I don't remember what actually happened if you ran it and failed to upgrade it at that point. But, like, yeah, like, I don't know. Wouldn't be the worst idea if they just did that and make, you couldn't get loot from a depleted key. Oh, that's what it was? But can you get, well, there was no score. Yeah, I don't, yeah. Either way, yeah, it's not the worst system. If it means keys couldn't go down. I don't understand why people make WoW is dying videos when it doesn't seem that way at all. Just, yeah, just clickbait bullshit. A lot of people are, like, drunk on negativity, I guess is probably the way to put it. Their, like, brain has gotten, like, flipped upside down to the point where they get more dopamine hit from negative than they do from positive. This is like a really scary phenomenon that a lot of, like, neurobiologists think is the cause of all the mental health issues in our world right now. Yeah, you really can't make one now, obviously. They make WoW is dying videos because people watch them and they like money. Yep. I see your highest run is also 24, so it's not just me. Oh yeah, no, that key's like, I mean, like last week, right? Like we literally had an upgrade and somebody just left an upgrade. Sadly, negativity is what gets traffic. Unpopular opinions or dragging things down. People love to hate watch stuff. Yeah, that needs to stop. Like that's really fucking bad for everybody involved, but it's really, really bad for our society. Like it's done. I used to say, a couple years ago, I used to say this all the time, but like negativity has had its day. It's time to stop. It's pretty clearly like being studied from like a chemical and even like a psychological level that this is having a hugely detrimental effect on, especially on the younger generations. They've grown up only knowing the negativity. At least like somebody like me, I remember when people were positive, even like the news, you know what I mean? It wasn't always fucking crazy polarizing shit every time you turn the news on. So I can still remember what it was like and balance it against that. But if you're like 18 right now, you don't even know what the world was like pre-clickbait negativity. And the other thing that's something that I think a lot of people don't think about is notoriety and popularity. When we were young, and I was young, if you were popular, like if people knew my name, I was big. Like it was a big fucking deal. You know what I mean? Because that means that in my little town, everybody knew me because I did something important. Then the word of mouth got out of the town, so the surrounding towns knew me. And then they got out of that town and it just grew to the point where you knew me. You know what I mean? No matter what, that's how popularity started. Now you could literally fucking generate popularity on social media platforms. You know what I mean? Like you can like these. There's like scams all over the place, or these people are like fabricating. Like I saw one the other day where this guy was talking about like ways to lose weight and be like healthier, and he made like fake clips of him, like one of them like where he's in the background's the Joe Rogan podcast, and another one it's like a boat and shit. It's like this is all bullshit, bro. Like what the fuck does this have to do with losing weight? Like, you know what I mean? Like you can literally make yourself seem like you're famous on the internet now. You can just cheat. It's crazy. Like that kind of shit is so bad too, man. What is the oceanic? The word is oceanic. Yeah, it means the region of the U.S. realms that's not in the U.S. There are over 20 million Mythic Plus runs on the leaderboard. Yeah, WoW's dead. A good example is September 11th. Back then, the news couldn't believe something like that would happen. Nowadays, they look for stuff like that. Yeah, no, you're right. Yep. People will buy followers and give the impression of popularity. Yeah, like damn Balzerian, right? Like that's a great example. There's so many people on the internet like that now. They basically just cheat their way to being popular. There's also a sea of free courses to make millions online with no experience. That's a whole different issue, but yeah, the internet has not helped that problem either. Been watching your videos for a while. First time catching the stream. Thanks for keeping the game a grounded experience. Inspirational for pushing through the negativity and self-reflecting on failures. Greg, I appreciate you saying that, man. I hope it helps. It's just a small drop in the bucket, but I hope it helps. People who rent expensive cars to look rich and famous is beyond me. Yeah, that peacocking is something that I guess people have always done with physical objects in the world, but now you can straight up like just go rent Lambos and take videos with you in a Lambo, and people are gonna be like, wow, that guy's a millionaire. You know what I mean? Like, no, bro, I fucking got it from a prop company that sells fucking influencer shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just cheating. It's really fucked up. Living through 2001 as a kid was interesting. Yeah, we're about the same age, right? Like I was in I think I was in 6th grade when it happened. I'll never forget it. My mom has a similar story for when JFK was shot. She came home. She was pretty young at the time, so I don't know how well she remembers all of it, but basically they got school got closed. She came home and her mother was just crying watching the television, you know. It's like fuck. Powerful. To be fair, it makes them money in the long run. It's scummy, but I can understand it. But it's just cheating is what I mean. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, whether or not it makes anybody money is irrelevant. Like, you used to have to work for your fame, you know what I mean? You used to have to do something that was, like, notable and important to society. Now you can literally just fucking buy it. I found myself gravitating towards creators who are just authentic, not a lot of production or polish, just a genuine video. What's important is how you make your money, not how much you have. Yeah, I mean, both are important to some people, right? Obviously. I'm very lucky to live a very humble life, and I make enough money to do that here. So very thankful, very appreciative of everybody who's ever helped with that. But I'm not a millionaire, and I do not want to be. I do not want to make millions of dollars and have millions of people watching this stream. That would be a worse experience for me than just this. Just hanging out and chatting with like-minded people. I'm sure there's some pretty wealthy hitmen out there. Definitely. How's the bomb DK streamer? Welcome back. Hey, Glockwork, welcome back. How the hell are ya? Just gotta check. We got the poison cleanse. You can be the wealthiest person alive and still be empty and have nothing. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like money's like fake. I don't want it. That kind of shit is not like, it's not what I would use money for. Good, hoping the same for you. That's great of you, man. I appreciate you doing that. I like how we brushed over your DPS pugging counterpart that came by. Vesperal has been a long-time viewer. I don't know what he's up to on YouTube, but I guess he's making videos too. What is your favorite healer this season? Like, he was the one who made the comment about my classic WoW channel, so I guess he's been a really long-time viewer. Do you experience much lag on Oceanic Realms? No. What is your favorite healer this season? Pole Pally. Bro, do you play other classes? No. Alright, we took Channing Tatum. I think he pugs as a hunter. It's the same guy. I think he pugs to the title. Gotcha. Well, good luck to him. That was difficult. There was a billionaire who crashed in his personal helicopter a couple years ago and died. All his money in the world, and he is still mortal. Well, that's the opposite, isn't it? Like, all his money in the world is what got him killed. Get the fuck out. Yo, if you have a personal helicopter, like, I know Kobe and shit, but let's chill on that, man. Probably just drive like a normal person. Can you lower the background music a bit? No. This is where we want it. This dungeon's a little louder, I think, than the other ones. The start of it, at least. I don't think he's here anymore, but maybe he is. Oh yeah, so Apotheon posted this. Fucking ads. That's another thing, man. These companies should be fucking shut down. Posting ads of shit for their game that is not even featured in the game. A-bomb limb old. Oh, I see. It's got like a bracer on it. Look. I didn't realize that the arm changed. I immediately recognized that as soon as I saw that. Oh, what was that? That was a timestamp, I guess.
The infinite dragonflight has already infiltrated the timeways. We must follow.
56 seconds. Yeah, see, the old one doesn't have anything on the arm. The new one does. Like, that's really weird. Yeah, so that's sadly probably means that they're not getting rid of it. Which is unfortunate because I don't like that animation, but... Or I guess I don't dislike it, it's just I would rather the crazy new ones that the other classes got. I just saw the arm and I was like, no, that's not changed, but yeah. It equipped some bracers. Check out the new decree. I've seen that one. Yeah, it's fucking gorgeous. There's a lot of really good ones. Are you still doing your challenge series? Yep. Been uploading episodes the last few days. Now it has plus 10 to backhand damage. Right, it's got a little spike on the bracer, so it should do more. You haven't been kicked out after saying that. I see, so you self-kicked. A man of honor. This guy on his way. Isn't he just right outside? Yeah, Mythic Run, long fight, I guess. How was it? How long was it yesterday? Yeah, group's ready now. I was gonna quickly look at that, but oh, looks like we're lagging again.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Lagging badly. I'll do this key and see how it goes.
The infinite dragon
You guys can hear me?
already infiltrated the timeways.
It's like lagging really bad there for a second or something. I hate when DP asks too many questions about the tank. Yeah, just I agree, just follow the tank. That's what I said yesterday. Oh, that's everything. We're fucked. That's bad. I thought it was on my end now. Looks like it's on YouTube's end though, because I didn't have any issues at all with the game. Where's the bar at the top of the screen? That's the stream boss, a visual representation of all the different ways you can support the stream. Only question I usually ask is, where do you want lusts? Yeah. Anything else? Just go with the flow in a pug and do your best. I brought it up yesterday, but nobody actually commented after I said it. I don't know if you guys have seen this film, Poor Things, but man, wild, wild, wild film. Probably the strangest film I've ever seen. But it was actually a hell of an experience. If you're open to very strange films, you should definitely check it out. Just checked last boss in here yesterday. It was 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Oh, thanks. Now that's a question that annoys me. As a tank, I don't have lust. It should be your duty to know when best to use it. Well, there's a lot of DPS out there who think that like the route is going to depend on lust. But in a dungeon like this, it's like, yeah, pretty obvious when you need to use lust. On my end, your stream just ended. Yeah, I was wondering why you said that. I had no idea what you were talking about. I saw a healer talking about the spell order at the start of the boss. That was pretty helpful. Yeah. We were talking about that earlier as well. Definitely seems like it would be helpful. I only asked for less because it's different for every tank. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see like what in this dungeon, like what would be different. Man, I guess we're still lagging though. So. Might be the end of the stream error. After this one. The comment earlier about POE killing Diablo 4, did people not realize Blizzard already made so much money that nothing matters? Yeah, they did. I used to lust based off popular routes on Keystone and Guru, but I got tired of seeing tanks type, why did you lust here? I feel you. I stopped no-lifing it, but I put months of playtime in. That's a success for them, yeah, no doubt. I mean, it's a game that, like, Diablo 3 was getting serviced, you know, like, it's still pretty much getting serviced, so. It's a game that doesn't really, like, yeah, it's always going to be a popular game, I think, for some people. Is this your last key of the day? Well, if we keep lagging, it's going to have to be. I don't want it to be, obviously, so hopefully it'll not have an issue. I just realized I've been without a leg enchant for weeks. Oh, really? How goes the keys? Yeah, not really done many yet, but same as always. On this dungeon, sometimes people skip ads at the start unless on the boss plus ads. And they don't less boss 2 unless double dragon is dead. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Probably just lagging due to the Frostborn. No, I mean like the stream's lagging. In game, I'm not lagging. Seems to be a YouTube issue because it randomly turned the stream into 480p. Yeah, it's definitely not, seemingly not on my end, but you never know, I guess. Double dragon thing is 4 only. It depends on many factors. Getcha.
What a mess! The time ways are all misaligned.
The Infinites have done well covering their tracks.
3,
This
2,
will take
Is Tombstone good? Yes.
champions. You must destroy.
You mean the film?
enemies that appear. We cannot have them further twisting the.
When do you think the Infinites went to Nostormo?
I haven't looked into this at all, but do you think tanking with Fire Lath is good?
They have often tried.
I mean, yeah, it's obviously better than any other weapon out there, but
Bard's temple to do so.
I don't recall that happening to stream, at least since Legion. Just ending like that. I didn't. It's obviously not only you because we're down to 134 viewers, so definitely not just you. It seems.
Indeed. And they will stop at nothing to ensure the rise of my dark.
There's no downside to wearing Fire Lath. Yeah, it's just a weapon with a little bit extra power on it, basically.
Beware.
2, 1.
It doesn't feel like a game changer, I guess, is what I mean. No, yeah, it's definitely not a game changer.
Beware.
Definitely saw some lag at the start of the dungeon. Seems okay now. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's getting better. I don't know. Extra island mode from a legendary will always make it BIS. Yeah, pretty much. I was already making a paint meme from your timing on DCing. Wasted on a false alarm. Yeah, I see that. That was probably really funny.
Beware. Beware.
How has the real cop been not? How has the real cop been not you? I haven't caught up with him. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't talked to him much recently. I guess he's sick again. Is that a demon hunter named Sugar? With just no E, but yeah. No A. What? Everyone thinks you're a cop. Had to cover my bases. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. Those guys are all gone, it looks like.
Cannot be allowed to disrupt the time
I love how the healer died there and then just took 20 seconds to nap. Yeah, he just sat there for a few minutes. Are you gonna battle res me, bro? That's probably what he was thinking.
Timeways shall be protected. Sands of time, I call upon you.
Personally, don't think you can pull off the cop face screen angle. Or be like halfway out of shot for most of the stream.
2, 1.
The seconds pass.
The animal, thanks for sub.
Sands of time, I call upon you.
You would need to be at least 2 feet closer to the screen.
Count the seconds.
I don't want to talk when I'm that close though, because it's gonna blow the fucking mic up.
Your timeline has ceased. Sands of time, I call upon
Oh, hey, cop. Hey, guys. Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? What just happened? Oh, because I went back somewhere else. Now you're freaking me out thinking it's like lagging again or something.
Your timeline has ceased.
Your timeline has ceased. So is the keys, I think.
Call upon you.
No lag here, yeah. Seems like it's stabilized. Another great time ways encounter. Yep, this one's always. Although it hasn't recently been that big of a deal. Went from Cop to Metro and Pikachu. I'm so confused. Yeah, you probably didn't see it. Oh, no, that's the original hat. I got one for Christmas as a joke, and it was like, it's like got like long, like you tie it around your neck. I don't even know what those are, but the hats with like the long heads or whatever. I put it on the top of my Christmas tree. You can just confuse everybody by replacing class abilities with DK ones. Nobody would ever know you're playing another tank class.
Duty to the time.
Well, you mean like as a tank, like as another tank? That's funny. I wonder how many people don't know not to move when being dispelled. Yeah, I don't know. You guys can leave though, I don't mind. You can just eat the balls mechanic and don't die. Yeah, it's blood DK. It's all magic, so.
The timeways shall be protected.
Why is this boss so difficult for pugs? It's a very hard healing check. And then yeah, maybe that whole thing that just got said too, like people don't know about the finer points of the fight maybe. You can replace all the DK icons with demon hunters or vice versa, I guess. My group found that out and it changed the dungeon for us, yeah. Heal check and defensive check. Yeah, no doubt. Like there's a lot of small things you can do on this fight that make it a lot easier. It requires everyone to use their damage reductions, which can be a hard ask. Obviously it does, yeah. I don't think that's the hard part of the fight, to be fair.
2, 1.
Gonzaga is going to miss the tournament this year? I don't see why people keep saying that. Why do you think that? People with the debuff in the light hold duration. That is false. 2 people with debuff in the light hold duration. That is so false. Oh yeah. Letting both of the dots go off at the one time is a meta strategy, and if this healer pulls it off, it'll be nuts. That's what he just did there, but I don't know why he would do it.
Your timeline has ceased.
I love being plate so I don't get one shot. Oh yeah. Is there a lot of physical damaging spells on boss fights. I blame the healer for this run. Oh yeah. Wiping on a boss is probably a million reasons that we wipe, but I just call it mutual disband because I don't expect people. The healer has done double dispel every single one. Oh really? It's probably not advisable, right? I blame Pyrohema. Oh god. Poor guy. So healers can't double dispel or something else is happening. Well, no, we have a shaman and we had 3 interrupts, 3 dispels for that. In fact, I don't think he dispelled the debuff there. Maybe he had to do the affix and the pally didn't help. Maybe, but I don't know. No answer from him, so I guess we'll never find out. Yeah, sometimes. Not really what I was expecting to see there, but check the spells and look for Chrono Fade. I'm all set. Not really that worried about it. This priest, Rep Pally, and Shaman. Oh, Ellie Shaman as well. Yeah, we've seen a lot of Ellie recently. In Pugging, dispelling twice at once with 2 people not in the 20% DR is risky. Yeah, no doubt. CDs have to be ready. If someone takes unnecessary damage, it throws CD timings off. That's his rebuttal on that. Because they're in the non-DR zone the whole time, and then the explosion. When you get a chance, you should look at Wowhead and read that article about how bugged Afflicted is with this patch. It's very broken. Oh yeah, let's take a look. Patch, like randomly changing affixes that are meant to be fixed. Afflicted are now a real target and accept buffs from all of these things. Wow. Unfortunately, Afflicted is now a valid NPC for augmentation evokers. What the fuck? Wait, is that's what you're talking about? That's not what I expected to read. He was just letting them fall off naturally. He didn't dispel at all. I know. You took your glasses off, and I will say you could be cast in Lord of the Rings as a high elf. Oh yeah. Are they make? Oh, not that fucking shitty lame one that they're making now. I'm not going in that show. That show's awful. Whoa, look at that shield. What the fuck is that thing? Defender of the Ancient. Damn, that looks good. Afflicted can also trigger the fear on the last boss in DHT. What the fuck? Wow. That's pretty hardcore. Yeah, definitely. Let's go do the 2625. That's the right key. Vengeance has cooties. I don't know about that. Also, I think it also gets charged by the ads in AD. Huh. Try making a new one. Please don't ruin the trilogy. Jesus World. Jesus World. Why? They're making a new one? Oh, you aren't aware that there's a Netflix, or I think it's Netflix, isn't it? There's Amazon or something like that. There's a show, and like, let's just put it this way. You can tell it was made in 2023. That's all I'll say about it. You would be in the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'd be cast as a high elf. All right, thanks, man. I respect that. Razan can also target the Afflicted with Pursuit and then eat it. Oh, that's a strategy right there. Holy shit. These streaming services need to be stopped. Yeah, I mean, it's go, dude. I don't know how you had to heard about it. It was like it broke the fucking internet because they released the trailer, and it was like such a fucking farce. Like people hated it so bad that it was like the comment section was filled with this like copy paste thing. I don't even know what. I don't remember what the copy paste thing was, but literally like go look at the trailer. I mean, maybe they took it down by now. But it was every single comment for you scroll for hours, and every single comment was the same thing, like disavowing the show. It was wild. I never saw something like that before. And honestly, I heard the show wasn't even that bad. But just the fact that they were willing to basically turn like fucking characters that were not what they were into something else just to appease like 2024 standards bullshit, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna rip you out of the fantasy feel a bit. I watched the Halo TV series and I can no longer trust people after that. Oh god, there's a Halo series. Oh man. Can confirm that as a Mistweaver, my smart heals jump onto the inflicted, and once it's dispelled, the debuff vanishes. Damn. Scottie Pippen in the group. The show wasn't bad, but the female main characters are always too overpowered. Oh yeah, well it's Galadriel, isn't it? I not actually watched it, but it's just like a bunch of fucking like. They look like high schoolers. Like it looks like fucking what was the name of that show? Film? Edward Cullen, was that? The vampire shit. Anyway, it looks like that. That's what when I watch that shit I'm like, is this a bunch of fucking high schoolers? Like who are these people? It's like young 20-year-olds acting as like immortal characters. Twilight, yeah, there you go, Twilight. It looks like Twilight. It's like a fucking teen documentary. It's a teen drama or some shit. Like, so what? Who the fuck are these people? Why don't you get old people? Because like you look at like, who was it? Kate Blanchett. Who was the actor who played Galadriel in the original trilogy? But yeah, it's like some aged, like appropriate woman, and then you have this like 20-year-old playing Galadriel now. It's like what? It very much was that bad, even apart from the woke stuff. Complaints, it had some of the worst writing I've ever seen. I've not watched it, but I know a guy who did, and he actually said he liked it pretty much. Like he didn't have any real problems with it. What's going on right now? So you can get 2 dispels for the 3rd boss. Is there a DPS that can dispel magic? I thought only healers could. What are these guys talking about? Priest with mass? Mage, right? No. I mean, I'm not about to bring a shadow priest. They have Decurse. With that boss, you only get to dispel 1 anyway. What are these guys even talking about? What dungeon even is this? Throne? What are they talking about? Is there a boss that you... Oh, yeah, the 3rd boss needs dispelling on that boss, yeah. Imagine making a Halo TV series and the first thought is, let's make Master Chief not have a helmet on. What the fuck? See, that's exactly what happened with the Netflix or the Amazon Lord of the Rings shit. They're changing like core identifying features of what these characters are supposed to be. And I don't like, why would you do that? It doesn't make sense. Wheel of Time was butchered as well. Wasn't that shit that was on MTV? How have the keys been this week? So far they've been atrocious. Yeah, not great. But we did actually have a couple that went well. 3rd boss is bordering impossible without 2 extra spells. Yeah, it's a tough one. It was Prime. What is that? WOT is. Wheel of Time. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know why. There was like something on MTV at some point too. Resto Shaman here, and I've had 0 issues this week with Afflicted. Why is that? Oh, that's because you can put Poison Cleansing Tone down. Yeah, it's very powerful. You could line of sight the affix, but with the totem spawns, leaving it up for more than 20 seconds is sure death. Yeah, definitely won't be line of sighting it myself, but maybe the other guys will. The flame shock is magic, though only the healer in this group can dispel others. Yeah, I guess the previous guy was confused or something. I don't know what they're even talking about. The pally got really super defensive for even mentioning a healer mechanic. Yeah, that was weird. Alright, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I guess we'll have to go back to smaller pulls in these hallways, though. 2 extra dispels for third boss helps a lot. The healer dispel will be used up on flame shock, and damage is too heavy to spend GCDs. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. Actually, no, let's just go all the way and see what it looks like first. It's the first one of the week, so if we can survive it, then it's totally worth it. Get ready to cheat that somehow. Kind of kill Sentinel first here. Yeah, both cheat deaths lost. Even last week that didn't happen. Oh, I just don't get any healing, so I die. It's crazy. Bolstering on this code is going to be nuts. Well, not if we killed the Sentinel first, but nobody does that. But yeah, the dog's bolster too, I guess, so that was just not going to work no matter what. Are you telling me my job? Some real do you know who you're talking to shit, yeah. Okay, probably let it reset. Well, actually, it's actually all dead. Or it's all gone away. Yeah, quick one there. But yeah, even without the, yeah, even without the Sentinel pulled there, I don't know if we would survive that.
3, 2, 1.
Healer was just AFK on the first pull? Really? That key was 100% your fault. Yeah, obviously, I pulled the bowstring. Good thing they spent 5 minutes talking about the third boss. Oh, the guy was actually legit AFK? I remember Scotty Pipping being more loyal than this. Healer was doing about 150k HPS when you died. Oh, okay. That was the Portland Scotty Pippen in that group. Yeah. Healer had barely no healing or DPS. Do smaller pulls. This isn't a +3 and no need for that big. Now, unfortunately, that is not correct because Dungeon's timer is pretty tight, but yeah, that's just not going to work this week. Those dogs cause too many issues. Paladin. Warrior. Rex. But yeah, we could have easily. So this is the funny thing, right? Like Ghostly T goes out of his way to tell me that that was my fault. It was my fault that we wiped, yeah, but it was not my fault that people left. We could easily just wipe there and try again. The key is not over yet because we wiped on the first pack. You do big pulls for time and it's not ad week, so it should be safer. You think the timer is loose enough to just pull small in those areas? It's so fun this week to find groups on anything other than Prop Pally. People are so stuck with meta that don't have any dispels. Yeah, I bet it's probably a good time to be a Prop Pally, huh? That pull is rough without Dwarf Dispel for the tank. I didn't think it would be that dangerous for me. But yeah, those dogs bolstering is just, yeah, that's probably the big issue there. Because they just like immediately die and bolster early. Monks have dispel too. Yep, you're right. Okay, let's see what we got out here. People not even contemplating Guardian Druid or Monk. Prop Heli is really good right now, I guess, so. That would be why. Main issue is the bleed is on you, and all of a sudden the dot is on you, bolstered 6 times. Yep. Having a ring of peace or something would be useful for the dogs, yeah? No, well, it would be, yes, but what I was talking about was them bolstering, because they die really quick and then they bolster everything. I think they need to remove dots on players being dynamic like that. Yeah, maybe. 2 paladins and not 1 sack on the tank in one of the hardest pulls of the season. Well, there's a various amount of ways I could have lived longer than I did, but I don't think we were living no matter what. Do you avoid levers in the future? No. I don't even understand that question. I'm going to go quickly grab a sweatshirt, though. It's a little chilly. I always do this. I take like a really hot shower, and then once my body stops being hot, I feel like way colder than normal. Yo, lads, the chat is ours now. You're weird. You're a weirdo. I think he's asking if you blacklist. Oh, like if the same person was in the group, would I leave it? I don't actually do that. I'm trying to collect the stats on like an organic pug experience without me having too much of an impact on it. Unless it's like super bad, then yeah, like obviously if somebody did something ridiculous, I would bring it up. A rogue monk and demon hunter might be useful for CCing one of the casters. Either way, it's just not gonna work with bolstering there. Do you brush your hair? No. Just like the dots if Metro leaves. If Pikachu stream, if the chair doesn't block Pikachu. I've been invited to fall. Yeah, it just automatically shifts to somebody else's stream while I'm gone. That's actually interesting. Love how fucking Streamlabs OBS now has ads on it. It says tune in to office hours with some random person. No. What the fuck? My office hours are from 8 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. Oh, that's a short one. That sign-up sheet shows how dead WoW is. The 1% player base is so big in queue that it fills it. Yeah. And there's, yeah, all types of people. Even guys like this guy. Even degenerates like this guy. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, fall. Here we go. Finally, maybe we can upgrade fall, man. This was the one that really should not be. Watch out for that Glockwork guy. I've been watching out for him, yeah. Imagine taking hunters. Imagine dragons. What was that song? That was another one I used to sing all the time. Every time we sing, the server or the stream lags, I feel like.
Creatures and relics from the past have made their way into our present.
Radioactive, that's the name
Collect
of
any
it.
artifacts you can find before they are lost to the timeways.
Let's look up the lyrics because I like this song a lot. I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, I'm shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, 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 whoa. Radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Radioactive, radioactive. It's a good one. I raise my flags, I don my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. Well, painted red to fit right in. Whoa. I'm breaking in, I'm shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This feels like it should have more verses. It's literally just 2 verses, and the second verse is half of it's the same as the first verse. That's disappointing. So is Pikachu on a lamp so he could use lightning? Yes. Thunderbolt. Taking Hunter to fall this week is a hard sell, but I've been trying. Did you see Afflicted is eating boss mechanics? Yeah, we just read that article. That's wild. My sister and her boyfriend recreated the music video of that song years ago. It was pretty good. I don't know what the song's music video is, and the way you say it makes it sound like a sex thing. I'm just letting you know. It's amazing what you can do with a hook. Yep. Tell that to fishermen. Any recommendations for Windows Update making WoW unable to launch without crashing? How sure are you that it's a Windows update? It's just artistic shots of buildings. Oh, okay. Why are people not joining the group? Because he's not inviting them. They recreated the video, and 9 months later, the sound of small feet was heard. It's a revolution, I suppose. Sing another Imagine Dragons song. That's the only one I actually know. What just happened now? Repair WoW file, reinstall, then pray. Yeah. Or just go listen to the video of Rusty where his... Do you remember that, dude? Where his fucking Windows update completely fucked him in so many ways. Roll back the Windows update, yeah. No other changes have made in between. Just need to reinstall it, I guess. Maybe. Homie's going for that slow fill. Yeah, he had like multiple people who were like certainly qualified for the key, and he just didn't invite any of them. I think maybe he was just AFK or something. I see that happen a lot. I really hope he doesn't invite this guy again, though. That's the guy who was just not dispelling the last time. I don't think that's the right way to do it. That dart in his neck was brutal. That was so funny, dude. I more so remember him talking shit than walking out the Sylvanas platform, and he just couldn't understand why everyone was laughing. So glad I remembered to back up the add-on folder. It's been a while since I've done it. I need to do it again. Back that WTF folder up as much as you guys can remember. I have all this shit backed up in my Google Drive. Really, something you should do very often. Anytime you make any type of significant change to the UI, obviously. Just don't tell Jix about it. So you're gonna remember the bad memories of losing it all and having to start over. Write down the export strings on a piece of paper. Dude, I don't know why that just reminded me of. You remember like games back on like Golden Sun had it, right? Games back on like the Nintendo, like the early Nintendo handheld systems where you could like transfer things from one game to the other, and it would be this ridiculous code. Like it would be like 36 characters, and you have to write them all down and then copy them into. I almost quit WoW over my add-on settings getting lost. Yeah, man. If that happened to me, the same thing happened to you, it would really shake me. Like, because I can't really, like, some of the stuff in the UI, I can't really replicate. Like, I don't have the skill to replicate it. And I don't know where I would get it. Reinstalling and resetting up all of my add-ons was fun when I switched operating systems. Yeah, that's why you gotta back it up. Everything in WoW is actually modular. You can launch WoW from an external hard drive. So everything about WoW can be backed up, including the data files, but that's going to be like hundreds of gigs. So like, yeah, you can literally just copy WoW onto a hard drive and then copy it onto your next hard drive. Is it worth it to start recording my keys? Oh, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, you'll learn so much just from being able to go back and look at it. Screenshots help too. What do they help? What's your favorite song? Can you remember the name of it? Because it's basically a 32-minute song. That doesn't bode well for me saying it's my favorite song, but it definitely is. It's got a strange name. Cassandra Gemini, that's the name of it. 32 minutes and 32 second song. The Mars Volta. Can't copy the files to the way Linux installed games. Oh, really? It doesn't work on Linux? I used to play WoW from an external hard drive on my laptop and didn't have enough space. That's an option, yeah. It's not great because the external hard drive probably doesn't load very quickly, but how is that Paladin 488? I don't know. I'm not sure that's one of my favorites too, man. Oh yeah? You like Mars Volta as well? I absolutely adore their first two albums. 3 and 4 were solid, but yeah, no, those first two albums are like, it's like True Detective Season 1, right? Like some of the best stuff you'll ever see. True Detective Season 2 and 3 were great, but Season 1 is just perfect. Can you play EU or NA? NA, yeah. First two are masterpieces. Yeah, they really are. John Theodore is an amazing drummer. Is that the guy who was, because like they didn't actually have a steady drummer there for a while, right? Is that, am I right about that? Is that the guy who was the drummer on the first one? Because that, the drumming in the first, like just in the first song, clips out of the pink-eyed flight, I'm not the percent you think survive, I need sanctuary in the pages of this book. He's fucking like, I feel like he's punching the drums, dude. It's so badass. Like, that is such a fucking powerful intro to an album. He drummed on 1 through 3, and then they changed every album after that. Okay, is that how it worked? About the WeakOr thing, it's funny here you have people that their add-on calls a thing, but it's a random language. Is it from EU, though? Because usually it's Chinese, or Portuguese, or Spanish, which are technically from EU, obviously, but... Why hasn't the healer zoned into Yalnu yet? He's playing on an external hard drive. Oh yeah. Yalnu, what is it? EU, we also have Russians with that add-on. Oh, right. I just soloed a 67 key, I don't believe you. Season 4 looking crisp? Why? What makes you say that? Last boss, Everbloom. Oh, that's the last boss, yeah, okay. Right, that actually, did you watch the video I made of Neo? Like, that, they actually wiped to him having a bad hard drive. That's crazy. Question for the Bear players. Is the Season 2 tier 6% of damage taken heal over time? Is that refreshed with a new damage value or reset? I guess I'm in trouble. The reinstall didn't help. You reinstalled the game that quickly? Yeah, I don't know. You can make a thread on the WoW technical forums. This guy says want to use ultimate. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, or yeah, I guess just roll back the Windows update to see if that's truly the issue, I guess, yeah. But if it's actually a Windows update issue, then other people would be having the same problem, right?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's also possible Windows update turned on Windows Firewall if you had it off. Oh, maybe. DHC is such a buggy mess this week. Oh, really? No, we just did it and didn't really... didn't last long enough to have any bugs, but...
You all don't you worry. We'll find a way to stop them.
Beware.
My target left. Where did he go? Good link. That's a great link right there. That guy knows what that spell does. It'd be interesting to see if they fully restore or just alter the nerf set bonuses. Yeah, we'll see how they handle it. Couple factors that they might take into account. I feel like we made a vote without enough info. You're right about that, but I wouldn't say that like it was like a... Like, it's not like they're gonna change the set. Like, we voted for which one we want. Not necessarily which one we want to be there in the exact strength that it was in, you know what I mean? Like, I voted because I liked the theme of the Season 2 set bonus, not because it was powerful or anything like that. Oh, Season 4 of True Detective. Yeah. Absolutely love that first episode. I can't wait. I think I've already figured it out. I think I know exactly why everything's happening and what's gonna happen. Although I don't necessarily know what the ending will be, but I think it's... They put up maybe a few too many cute clues in that first episode there. So I'm excited for what comes next, but... That's normally how Melee handle it. That guy ran like 500 yards to drop it. Vengeance tier 2 is nerfed like 66%, so hard to trust Blizzard to fully revert and vote for it, even though I wanted it more for the playstyle. Okay, yeah.
You will not get past me. Your lifespan is mine.
What the fuck just happened? I just cheat deathed. Holy shit. They also stealth broke the fire damage stacking, so tier 2 isn't even functional anymore. Oh, really? I can imagine that's rampant in other tiers. I bet there's a lot of tiers that just like, yeah, they don't really... The class has been developed past them. What's your theory? What is going on? Is it a virus or the Earth pole switching? My theory is that everybody's hallucinating because they're drinking contaminated water due to the mining company. And that the male cop, like the guy that Jodie Foster keeps brawling, you know, getting into verbal altercations with, that guy is actually in on the take, and that Jodie Foster is covering for him, and that's why she continues to not. She like is trying to force the other female cop to not look into the case that would clearly implicate the mining company again. Your healer is just a special person. The spells are optional. Is that what it is? Is that debuff? It's just not getting dispelled? And my other theory is that the woman who saw the man and showed her where the murdered victims were, that is Russ Cole's father. And maybe cross your fingers for a Matthew McConaughey sighting because of that. May just end up being an Easter egg though. But they showed Lone Star Beer like 3 times in the episode. And then that guy, well, first of all, that guy's name is Travis, which people are saying was explicitly stated was Russ Cole's father's name. But I don't remember that, and I watched that series. I watched that season like 4 times. But either way, he looks very similar to how Rust appears in the 90 or whatever it is, the 2006 timeline or whatever it is.
The Infinites have done well covering their
So I think that's all one big Easter egg kind of thing. One big. It's not a coincidence. What I'm trying to say.
Destroy any anomalies that appear. We cannot have them further twisting the time wave.
When do you think the Infinites went to, Nostormo?
I do not know. They have often tried to corrupt the true timeline, but to invade the Bronze Temple to do so.
Did the legendary drop for you yet? No.
Must be far in the past then. They risk unraveling all of time as we know it.
Indeed. And they will stop at nothing to ensure the rise of my darkest self. Nurizand.
Oh my god, we keep pulling more and more leeches every... I guess I'm just standing too close or something, I don't know. That lock called Afflicted Dispels on Chrono Burst? That's funny.
Beware.
Three, two, one.
Well, we lost both cheat deaths to random shit now, so this could be dangerous. Would you like to see a full Dragonflight pool for next season? Yeah, I would like to see that for sure.
Beware.
All 10 Dragonflight dungeons would be great. Yeah, I agree. Well, I don't know about all 10, but definitely I want to see the original 8 for sure. I don't think they'll do 10 again, but maybe.
Three, two, one.
I don't think Dawn will make it. Yeah, I don't think so either. Not in a world where they're rotating dungeons every season like that. I wouldn't mind if they excluded Dodie either. Yeah, no doubt. Is the Paladin an axe user? He's got a transmog, so I assume he's got it on you. I could go for never doing Dodie dungeons again. Oh yeah. I'm in the 1% that wants a Mega Dungeon season with rotating seasonal fixes. Oh, that would be very unique. I just got the BIS leg piece. Nice, congrats. Dawn can leave. It can, but will it is the question.
No, we're trying to fix them.
The time waves shall be protected.
Is that, did that guy just say there's only ever going to be one affix on the boss? That's not how it works. Then we can recreate that upper carrot compilation. And sing through the fire and the flames again. The blackest flame, hell to believe we something out this time. I don't even, that I literally had to read off, like I don't know a single lyric on that song.
The seconds pass.
I had an Atal yesterday where an afflicted affix died from a spider at the last boss. That is what I heard about. Yeah, that it was the last boss of Atal was like heavily impacted. It also spawns the ghost things that you're supposed to kill. Really buggy. Or maybe it's an intentional change. I don't know. Not even a 488 paladin can replicate the power of a 460 demon hunter. Wait, who's 460?
2, 1.
Your time has ended.
They were probably trying to change it so Fist Weavers could heal them without swapping. You think it's an intentional change? That'd be wild. Now the hardest week gets even harder.
The seconds pass.
Laugh and fail, watching that red desperately cast a heal on himself as he died to the debuff. Is that what just happened? They made them allies so that they work on healer UIs, but forgot that making ads on ally mean they can be targeted by bosses. I don't know if they forgot, dude. I think it's just how the game works. I think it's just a residual from the change for follower dungeons. Oh, you think it has something to do with follower dungeons? Really? Why?
Sands of time, I call upon you.
3, 2, 1.
The seconds pass.
Just something in the logic that they modified somewhere? Oh, okay, like just a bug that's not even understood by Blizzard, basically. Defo unintentional. There's some bosses you can wait and line up major mechanics with Afflicted and just have them spoof it. Right, that's what I'm saying though. Like it can be both good and bad, so it makes me think it might be intended. In my experience as a developer, that kind of stuff happens all the time. Fair enough. Change one thing and then 1,000 things you didn't think about break. Oh jeez. Yeah, that sounds like it, I guess. It didn't hop. That's what I'm saying. The fact that it hasn't been fixed yet makes me think it's either very hard to fix or it's intended, obviously. Wait, they killed the boss. Did it bug out? Yeah, it spawned. The Afflicted killed it. The Afflicted are on our side now, so they actually killed it. You never know how complex the fix could be. Yep, exactly. I imagine they'll at least comment on it soon enough. Maybe, yeah.
You shall not interfere.
The fuck is that guy doing?
Our infinite dawn. Beware.
Oh my god, man. Gate skip, ha. Just doesn't, just dies. Could also be the lack of keys this week. They just aren't aware of it. I don't know this. Everybody's doing keys. They're definitely aware of it. It's not why I would.
Not coming with us?
I shall be with you in a sense, but not as you know me now.
Bro.
I have faith in you, my friend.
See, this is why you never compliment someone. Yep.
Should Atal'Dazar rise, know that all is not lost.
That corpse above us. It's Gallifrey. He must have just
2,
fallen.
1.
He was
No one is doing keys. You're watching someone do keys. Yeah, it's a really strange comment, honestly, but they definitely have the info. Warlock used gate skip. Demon Hunter used Shadow Meld skip. One guy tried to run past it and do that skip. And the Demon Hunter just died. He didn't. Shadow Meld did not work.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Be careful. We've gone back before the aspects were even the aspects. We have to find the proto aspects.
Beware.
Come on. Stupid fucking mobs.
2, 1.
I've been playing Diablo 3 all week. Luckily, I've missed out on that bug of Afflicted. Oh, yeah. I've been playing fucking Roller Coaster Tycoon, man. That shit. I am fucking addicted to that. I'll tell you what. Hook, line, and sinker. Another just random death there. I don't even know. That's why we got the trinket, I guess. I guess that DNR's blindfold was a little too low. Music is very mystical and magical. It vaguely reminds me of the Skyrim catacombs. Gotcha.
Beware. Beware.
Roller Coaster Tycoon is addictive. There's lots of people I'm sub to who do one-of-a-kind content that will randomly upload a video on it one day that is 3 hours long. Yeah, this like open Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 thing is fucking insane to me. Like a fan-made patch for the game that has like single-handedly kept the game updated and alive for 20 years. That's pretty wild to me, man. So much custom content, it's like actually insane. That I would normally say Pokemon has the best fan game community, but honestly I think Roller Coaster Tycoon might beat it. It's a very different type of community because it's all working through one fan-made project, but to see how many different custom, like there's this guy I just ran into, this guy. He's made like hundreds of custom scenarios. Like he's basically trying to make a new game. Like he's making like free expansions for Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's crazy.
Beware.
Been stuck on the graphics of that game, or did it get way better? No, it's the same graphics. Yeah. SimCity 2000 is BIS also. Oh yeah. Maybe there's fan-made patches for that game too. You never know, man. Like I cannot believe it. I'm really shocked at that. What about Skyrim mods? I never actually played Skyrim, really. I played it, but I didn't play it for very long. I don't really like games like that, honestly. You want to give me this? What are you doing? I just have no idea who has it. Wait, can the orb here go on the Afflicted? That's a great question. That may have actually happened already because there was a time before where the orb was not on anybody and nobody died. Is this the upgrade key then? Hopefully. We have to kill the boss first. Doom, what's up, buddy? Welcome. They just have Shadow Meld or vanish it. No, like it was out and then it was gone. That's what I'm saying.
3, 2, 1.
Dang, I was hoping that the Bear BIS guy would let me know about the tier set details. Yeah, I'm surprised nobody answered that question. The only thing unplayable is that hair. Good God. Good God, King Slay was it.
Sinks into your bones.
He was naming you God King. It's a compliment. Oh, like Xerxes or whatever from that. What was the name of that film? 200 or something? That guy was really tall. I'd definitely like to be tall.
Sinks into your bones.
Then that guy went on to play Hector in Westworld, so that was cool. You could try running the ball over the afflicted? Yeah, I was gonna try it, but I wasn't paying attention, honestly. As tall as Sauron, 9'2". That's pretty tall. You'd be very good at basketball if you're at 9'2". Wouldn't even need to raise your arms to dunk the ball, really. Dying to the fire breath there, that's unfortunate. Metro's at least 8'3". 8'3", what the fuck? I don't even know what we're doing right now. People all split up.
Sinks into your bones.
Speaking of 9'2", have you seen Wemby's highlights? Yeah, he's something. Very athletic for his height. Okay, it went on that guy, but he died. Let's see if I can do something here. It's very possible that we can still finish this. He's not going to do another orb thing for a long time, right? You can get out of that route. That was really good timing on that. But will it be enough? AMS this. Can you Lich Point the mind control? I don't know that. Answer that. Okay, so I think what I can do here, I could summon my pet and then shadow meld the cast. Let's see if we can pull this off. When's it happening? 4 seconds. Nope, reset the boss. Unlucky. You can fear the Necrofrost. That is a mechanic that most are still unaware of. Yeah, I had no idea. This group doesn't understand the boss mechanics. Why? I probably should have just not done anything there. We might have killed it before he mind controlled me. The Demon Hunter and the Paladin don't deserve this key. What the fuck kind of comment is that? Bold statement. Because they thought a tank could easily do 4%. I could have if I didn't get mind control, or wasn't looming mind control at least. I need to remember to record anything that happens after the key too. I didn't do that very often this season, so I bet anybody who's looking through it is going to be confused. Because I'm writing things down that aren't featured in the actual recording. I guess this guy's not going to reply. Oh, he did reply. They fucked up every single mechanic in the game over and over on that boss. The Demon Hunter kept taking the ball and putting it on other people instead of you. I think that happened once, to be honest. I don't think that happened more once. I love when people say something so bold and toxic they just immediately leave. The Paladin wasn't doing nearly enough damage to be warranted it working out. He didn't do very good. Oh, what's going on here? What the fuck is this? How's he even going? Okay. Yeah, overall it wasn't looking great, but it wasn't really that big of a deal. Just fucking gave sub, huh? Wemby dunks so easily sometimes I can't tell if it even went in. Oh, he's so tall. Yeah, it's crazy. What is he doing? I have no idea. Never saw something like that before. Okay. That's a funny one. His head blocks the rim, yeah. Don't worry, he's cooking. Oh, yeah. What did he actually say? Let's hope long term it goes better than the Zion and Morant. Oh man, John Morant. So that's so sad. But at least now he's injured or something like that. How the fuck did he get injured? Josh, Metal Drummer, long time no see, man. What have you been up to? We get a catalyst every week now. Oh yeah. Just got the dungeon name wrong in the spreadsheet. Oh, did I really? Oh yeah, what the fuck? Thank you for pointing that out. I remember it was the third boss wipe. Did I say that? Did I put the wrong boss again? I put second boss again. Oh my god. I literally always do that because that first boss like doesn't even feel like a boss. Morant has been on his best behavior. He's just injured. No, I know, but didn't he get injured like not in a game? Like how did he get injured? There's only room for one 7-foot Frenchman in the league. Go Wolves. Is there a second one out there? Rudy Gobert is still in the league. I mean, tight timer, but probably still timeable. Just need to blast. That last one? I don't know about that. Maybe. Could have been maybe still upgraded with the second try, but... It's pretty wild, though. What was your thoughts with the meld strategy again? Well, so typically if my pet's out and I shadow meld, the boss just switches to the pet and shadow meld does nothing. So I was thinking that since you could shadow meld the mechanic, I couldn't do it if I shadow melded it when I was tanking, but I would be able to do it if the pet was out, but it didn't work. So that kind of backfired pretty bad. I probably should have just not done that and maybe I could have killed the boss because I think it was kind of close to dying. I can't take Rudy Gobert seriously after the COVID microphone touching incident. Yeah, I don't know how he's still playing in the league like that. Kind of fucked up, but whatever. He literally started COVID. Like I look at him as the responsible party for the COVID pandemic. Like not he didn't make the disease or something like that, but he made the outrage that the world ended up getting stuck under. Really? I would have thought the pet also gets melded. No, pets can't go invis like that. Wait, that's not what we're looking for. Thought that was a mining node. It probably would be nice if they melded. Pets are always causing problems. Yeah. Certainly would have saved me some wipes. When we first got a pet in Shadowlands, I went multiple times to not realizing that my pet was not stealth when I had a pot and stuff. I'd never played a class with a pet before, really, so I did not know all that. I think a while back they made a change to Death Knight tank pet to work better with skip, so now it's treated as a non-targetable. Well, somebody said that about warlocks. Yeah, they said if you go in stealth, your pet can aggro, but it will not then break you out of stealth. So I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just thinking about shroud slips and stuff. Well, that's easy enough to just not have the pet out. But yeah, trying to shadow meld is doesn't work very well as a tank, let's put it that way. Well, DHT, let's head back to the dungeon. I could just port for this one. Lock imps with talents spawn randomly, and while shrouding can pull, but if it dies before the attacking player, it won't give aggro. Yeah, that's what people were telling me. Yeah. All that being said, though, the T-Wolves are wrecking it this year. Oh, yeah? Are they good this year? I don't really watch NBA at all. I think they might have the best record. Oh, really? Timberwolves? That's cool. They have the best record in the West. Oh, wow. Someone left a key on the last boss on Atal with 6 minutes left and lust up and said, "We don't have time." Yeah, you had time. Just, like, what the fuck is... Why do people do that? Like, I really don't get why, if it's close, people leave. They're fucking so stupid. Faxi actually had the best comment in that video. He said, "I would always stay and finish a closed key just in case they nerf the timer next week. Then you'll get a free upgrade." Didn't even think about that. It's like, yeah, man. People are really fucking stupid. Just, like, leave an upgrade. Like, just... Hey, we have a chance at this, but I don't really care. What the fuck? How does this season compare to your others, in your opinion? I actually am really enjoying this season, yeah. That's a really good point. They nerf timers randomly all the time. Doesn't happen that often, but yeah, no doubt. It's definitely more than 0 times. That's too intelligent of a strategy for Larry, Moe, and Curly Mythic Plus Pugs. It's just stupid. It's just like, well, we have a chance to win here, but I don't really want to win. I'd rather just leave. I'd rather quit. What do you mean? Just fucking wait 6 more minutes, then you'll know if you had time or not. Just strange, like if they're in some kind of hyper rush. Like, we gotta get out of this fucking key as fast as humanly possible. I definitely got scored the week they added a minute to the rise timer. Oh yeah. Yeah, there you go. Leaving a key is just cringe to me in general, but it also depends on how much time it is. Like, you spent 30 minutes a key. Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, that is specifically what I'm talking about right now. Like, the people who leave because they think that 6 minutes is not long enough for the last boss of Atal. It's like, just shut the fuck up and try. Like, where are you going? What's the rush? That doesn't even make sense. Like, don't you want to at least give it a shot? Like, what? You sat here for 30 minutes. You came to this key hoping you'd succeed, and then you're just choosing when you have some chance at succeeding to just give up. You can only leave if death exceed the key level. 6 minutes, that sounds pretty reasonable for last boss. Of course, it's like multiple people now who do this, where it's like a totally reasonable time for the last boss. No, we don't have time, sorry. Next DHT ruined by Evoker who rescued me into a pack, and I died because all the mobs hit me in the back. Oh, jeez.
4, 3, 2.
I always go to the end. I have time keys where I was like, no way we make this. Yeah, happened to me multiple times. Which is fucking sad to say that out loud, because the amount of times people leave the time, you know, like, it's like, I can only imagine how many times it would have happened if every key we just finished.
Those who challenge me only speed themselves to an agonizing
But if they have a deplete, everyone will laugh at them. Yeah, I gotta make a video on that concept too.
Be still, worm. I will
It's a loophole that Blizzard needs to close, like ASAP. If there's legitimately any amount of people out there thinking that they can just leave keys and that will hide the fact that they failed the key, that is, yeah, that should not be allowed. Raider needs to do something about that, 100%. Okay, that was not well done, but we got through it. We get that. Higher people leave on Volcall after the totems were not done well. See Monday's video.
3, 2.
There's a stat that shows how many keys you depleted. No, I wish there was. That would make all the problems a lot easier. There should be a stat for just keys started and finished. Yeah, but Blizzard doesn't allow it. That's what I'm saying. So they need to. That needs to be addressed immediately. People don't use defenses at 25. Who said that? People watch the world first 31 Rasma take that long and assume it's the same for their run. Maybe. You might be right, actually. That would make some sense, at least. I don't know where they're getting these numbers from. It doesn't even make sense.
beware.
There's no reason the monk should have died right there.
2, 1.
Let's be honest, there's a lot of things Blizzard should do and never will. This one needs to be done. We're not talking about just like gameplay stuff here. We're talking about like manipulating social elements of the game that they're creating. They have a moral responsibility to fix these problems. And they're shirking their duty.
2, 1.
Holy fuck, stop moving.
Beware.
That's unfortunate. Okay, it's
2, 1.
oh fuck. Well, all right. I guess we're pulling this back. I got some duty right here for him. Oh, that's clever. Just turn the levers into a bowl of fruit.
3, 2, 1.
Joke of the week. Hold your laughter, please. That's really bad. Now we gotta wait for this pap.
Three, two, one.
Is that a fire mage? Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot Warlock can get us over there.
Defilers, I can smell the nightmare in your blood. Be gone from these woods, or suffer nature's wrath. Defilers, so it is you who have befouled these woods with the nightmare. By tooth and claw, be purged!
Simplast had to be a BFA fire mage. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know that.
Nature's fury incarnate.
Only death can free you from the nightmare.
Oh. Sup, fellas? Sup, ladies?
Only death can free you from the nightmare.
Non-WoW related. NEPA was cold as hell yesterday. Are you in NEPA as well? It's fucking cold here, man. It was like 5 degrees. I'm sure you know. It's like 5 degrees when I woke up the other morning. Fancy seeing you two here, yeah. How do Warlocks not know about the imp bug by now? Well, what are they supposed to do about it? That was the question that we couldn't seem to find an answer to. What do I do now? Just go under. How is he doing 25 and not know to control his pets? Again, I don't think it's him. I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but...
Defilers, so it is you who have befouled these woods with the nightmare.
3, 2, 1.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton area. Nice. Yeah, me
I
too.
am nature's fury incarnate.
Hey, Matty! 2 days in a row. What's up, man? Welcome.
Free you from the nightmare.
Glad to see you. What's going on with that mob? Stuck? Part of the bug? That's where the office is supposed to be set. Yeah, I pretty much live where the office is set, yeah.
Be purged! By tooth and claw, be purged!
I actually got a lunch break at work today. Oh, nice. Hey, where's Colin? Yesterday, he's like, I'm off. I'll be on the stream all day tomorrow.
3, 2, 1.
Did you see a surge of tourism when that came out? I have no idea. I don't measure the rates of tourism.
Stay down, Defiler.
Or did that kill an afflicted? Is that who he's emoting at? Was it filmed there? No, it's filmed in California, I'm pretty sure.
3, 2,
They're not filmed in Scranton. They did come and get a few shots here and there, like they'd be filming crews every once in a while for Scranton specific buildings or something like that, but pretty much like everything Scranton specific did not actually happen in Scranton. Like there's like a relatively famous comment about pizza, and that is not the name of the restaurant that he's talking about.
3, 2, 1.
I am nature's fury incarnate!
Speaking of pizza, are you a Papa John's, Pizza Hut, or Domino's type of guy? No. I like good pizza. I'm relatively addicted to pizza, let's put it this way. If I can travel the world and see pizza and eat pizza all over the world, I would do it.
2, 1.
You want to be like that guy who does the reviews? Yeah, well, minus the... Well, I do actually, I guess, yeah. I just like pizza. Are you doing your Keystone or joining others? Joining others. Pizza places are a dime a dozen up here, but those places are like the lower level of quality. Yeah, it's rare to get a good pizza. There's a lot of good pizza around here, though. Just moved to Germany. Looking forward to visiting Italy or some authentic pizza. Just moved to Germany. Oh, yeah, nice. Honestly, I've heard pizza in Italy is very different than it is in the United States, so I don't know if I would even like it. Well, today we're back on the full stream disband day. Looking like it's probably going to happen because it's 2 o'clock already. Og keys are a bust. Pizza in Rome was so bad. Yeah, you're not the first person I've heard to say that. It's like not the same food. It's basically like pita bread with sauce and cheese on it or something. As a pizza driver of 10 years, there's a reason Domino's does $6.99 pizza all the time. It's low quality. Yeah, I've heard cheese is very expensive when you own a pizza restaurant. Jack's Pizza is the peak of modern cuisine. Is that frozen shit? Rome is not it. Naples, I hear, is decent though. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, it's almost 2 o'clock. I gotta be off by 3. So this is always kind of awkward when this plays out this way. But given the fact that we have multiple disbands like this, we probably can still get 2 more keys in. Disband stream, the sequel we needed, yeah. Oops. There are a lot of good pizza places in Germany. We have a lot of expats from here. Oh, yeah. Who goes to Rome to order pizza? Not the Romans, that's for sure. Did DHC yesterday, and there was a bug where the corrupted pool damage would not stop damaging me. Yeah, I've heard that a million times now. I've yet to see it, but I don't know what causes it in the first place, so who knows? You're the guy that goes to a seafood restaurant and orders hamburgers? Me? No, I eat 1 meal a day, so like if I go to a restaurant, I'm ordering all kinds of stuff. Last night we went out and I accidentally got the wrong burger. I was pretty upset. I got confused because I thought I was gonna be the next person to order, and I wasn't. So then I kind of like lost my place on the menu and then kind of panicked. But I ended up getting the wrong burger. But I got a burger, and then I also got it's like a dip. It was like chips with hot wing dip. It was really good. Just be happy you're not getting the original pizza with random fish and stuff on it. Do you have a particular favorite pizza place in Northeast? Yes, I do. Well, actually, it's probably tied at this point. So obviously, I really like Old Forge pizza. But honestly, I'm not like, it's not my favorite pizza out there. I really like Salerno's white pizza, although I almost never have it. And then Ravella's red pizza. Those are the best in Old Forge. And then in terms of other pizzas around here, Shelley's in Wilkes-Barre and Luzerne is a fucking gem, and that may be my favorite pizza on the planet right now. But I also really like Sabatini's. The Wilkes-Barre style pizza is for me. I think it's my favorite type of pizza. But unfortunately, I don't get up there too often. Swedish people put bananas on their pizza. Thoughts? Clowns. Hey, this guy's still listing his key. It's the same key listed earlier too. I knew Salerno's was going to be mentioned. Yeah, it's got the best pizza historically, but I don't really like their red pizza that much. Pizza was originally made for poor people, and they put anything on it. Yep. Oh, I see what you mean. The original pizza. I get it. I thought that was a thing that you. That's what you're saying. You delivered something like that. California has a lot of unique pizza restaurants. When I was in Swag District, there was like no Italian restaurants at all. I did not see a single Italian restaurant. Excuse my ignorance, but did they convert any other Legion dungeons to Mythic Plus? So did you? Yeah, you didn't play all expansion, right? So in season 1 they had Halls of Valor and Court of Stars. In season 2 they had. Let me just look at the list. Oh, they didn't actually have one in season 2. That's okay. So yeah, none in season 2. But yeah, season 1. Was there maybe even a third? No, yeah. Court of Stars and Halls of Valor, and then in season 3 we have. Oh no, there was Neltharion's Lair. Yeah, Neltharion's Lair in season 2. Yeah. But yeah, season 3 we have just DHT. I know, DHT and Blackrook. Jeez. Is there a link to the spreadsheet? Yep, it's in the description, or you can type in bigplay.1/mythic library. I've been back in WoW a week now since the end of Shadowlands. Getcha. Yeah, well, it's been wild. Sabatini's is amazing. Big fan as well. Might recommend that as the next pizza night. Yeah, no doubt. I'm fucking ready for Sabatini's. I haven't had it since before the holidays. My uncle got me a gift card to go there, and I gotta get up there. If it was up to me, I would have pizza like probably 4 or 5 times a week. But that ain't good for you. Favorite dungeon to run this season? I try not to have a favorite because you gotta run them all equally, you know? I kind of meant an empty version of it. You can just delete the stuff that's there, yeah? You don't want an empty version of it. All the stuff that's there is crucial, so just go ahead and delete my content and you can put yours in. Watch this, I'll show you how to do it. Control A, then Shift. Oh, wait, does that even work? Either way, you can just get rid of all of these individually. Is that not working? Why is that not working? Either way, you can always just highlight them and drag it. Press the N key or whatever, right? Delete it all. I'm basically a raid logger at the moment. We had to do some content. You're talking to Jigs, yeah. You make the pizza yourself with good ingredients. It's not that unhealthy. Yeah, no doubt. I'm definitely not making any pizzas here, though. That's for sure. I'm always confused why all LFG has a limit to how many keys you can sign up for. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. I guess it's maybe a botting thing. Otherwise, people would spam join. Yeah, but why is the number 5? Like, it should definitely be 10. Yeah, I think it should be 10. I just need to remove what is there so I can fill it in for myself. That's correct. So if you're not aware how Google Drive works, obviously you won't be able to edit this link because this is mine. But you can go to File, Download, if you want to download an offline version, or you can go to Make a Copy, and then it'll make one for your Google Drive, and then you just delete all my shit. HB, what's up, buddy? Welcome. I just did 12 Everbloom, but those bosses on Tyrant are annoying. Oh, yeah. And a 12. God, that fucking red shit looks so good. That's got to be the best looking mount in the game right now. This thing here. I don't know what this is. Is this Mythic Fire Rack? I don't know what this is, but it's awesome looking. It's just an RNG one. Oh, okay. I think I'd rather that than Legendary at this point. I want to see dungeon followers do their own mythic dungeons. I really hope that will be a feature someday. That's extremely rare drop off Fire Rack. Oh, yeah. It's fucking awesome looking. Yeah, at least the lag thing didn't continue. That's good. We were able to finish the stream. Probably only one more key though, unfortunately, because this is taking a long time to get in, and we have only 1 full hour before I have to get off. Just like last Thursday, we'll probably end up. Well, unless it's a quick disband again, I guess, then we could probably do a second one quick, but I just don't want to have to leave in the middle of a key. Demo's name is interesting. Do not translate. Demo? What? Oh, this guy. Oh, it's like some swear word or something. That would actually be a cool stream / event. Watch the AI climb as high as possible. Yeah, it would be interesting. See bots do better than most players. I guess we'll just do this one. Don't need it, but whatever. Let's get in the key. This dungeon doesn't have no, like, there's no concern with bolstering here at all, I don't feel like. Maybe instead of pulling all 5 mobs in front of Volcall, we'll just pull the 2 packs separately. Other than that, not a thing. /12 month mount looks cool, and now you can ride it anywhere in the game. Yeah, it looks cool, yeah. Maybe Razan will eat an inflicted. That'd be cute. I'd like to see that. Hero, what's up, buddy? How's it going today? Welcome back. Going the same as always. Actually going worse, I guess. Yes. Yet to finish a key. Hopefully this will be the one. Just gotta sign up to a key he doesn't want to be in. Pizza, my #1 food. I would eat it every day if I didn't get fat. But it's just like really low. Like there's just nothing nutritious about it, unfortunately. Most pizzas use like, yeah, like the bread is not good for you. Usually overly salty. It's just all around not a great thing for you. I'm making a pizza tonight. Why did you do this to me? I'm sorry, but I'm addicted to pizza, so if it gets brought up, we're talking about it. Is there any like really good spots by you? You could, I like seeing this here. Is it, yeah, 2Ps. But you can type in your area and see what like good restaurants are near you. Nello's Pizza, I've never heard of that. Angelo's, yeah. So I feel like Angelo's, Jerry's, and Sally or Shelley's are all very similar, but I don't think I like Angelo's or Jerry's better than Shelley's. People give Shelley's a worse rating than the other two, but I don't agree. An 8 for this place. I've never even heard of this place. Let's take a look at Scranton though. Too many to try. At least 40 places within 10 miles. Wait, Jerry's like the famous sub place? No, it's spelled with a G. Basically, like somebody used to own a pizza restaurant. They passed away, and 3 of their kids started restaurants with the same recipe, and they're all in Wilkes-Barre. Shelley's a hidden gem. Didn't make it popular. Don't make it popular and ruin it. Well, there's actually 2 locations for Shelley's too, which is really cool. I've never actually had Maroni's. I feel like it. I don't think I would like it. See, this is the place that is featured in The Office, but this is not the name of it. It's not called Alfredo's Pizza Cafe. I couldn't pronounce anything on their menu. Ooh, what? I was gonna order pizza for dinner and have leftovers going through tomorrow. Oh, good choice. Pizza in Argentina is great because of original Italian immigration. Oh, cool. Oh, Bar Pazzo 8. Wow. They have all kinds of crazy cool pizzas here, but what is this? You know how to kill friendlies with this mount? What's this? Onion pizza. Oh god, what the f, that sounds awful. I've never actually gotten their regular pizza though. You have to try it, but they have some really unique options. Looks good. Bar Pazzo? Yeah, it's like one of the best restaurants around. Would not say it's known for its pizza, that's for sure. Vincenzo 7-8? Oh, that is not. Literally one of the best slices I've ever had. Huh. Maybe they improved their recipe or something. Oh, there's only 4 reviews. You guys ever see what Brazilians do to their pizza? No. If you could handle it, anchovies are BIS if high qualities. Oh, really? I've never actually had anchovies, I don't think. Most of it looks so plain, the pizza. Well, I mean, obviously at the end of the day, it's about what it tastes like, but Matarazzo's 5-3. Yeah, that's... I have to agree with that. But yeah, this is actually, they have this American pie, American cheese on it. It's actually solid. Yeah, tons of grease on their pizza. Fratelli's 7-3. Huh. Samario is one of the best places around, but their pizza is not it. Roberto's 7-3 now on here. Roberto's probably my favorite pizza that's not the other ones we listed. Very stable pizza. Brick Oven Pizzeria. People don't like it. 6-6. Oh, that's Old Forge, New York. Or Kara and Janelle's. Yeah. Pretty much all the pizza reviews on Old Forge Pizza say they're all the same, but Domino's 3-7. That cheese was far too burnt. It looked burnt, but that's just what American cheese looks like on pizza like that. It's actually really good. Okay, are we doing this or what? Oh, I have to leave. Also, Argentinian ice cream is the best ever. Oh, nice. Pizza Heaven. With a name like that, you can't go wrong. Don't think I've ever had their pizza. Is American cheese some sort of cheddar? I don't know the answer to that, and I don't know if I want to know. Not good pizza. It's not good food, I don't think, but it's a different taste than the other ones, that's for sure.
3, 2, 1.
It's actually pretty good on pizza for some reason. I like better American pizza than the actual Italian ones. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We were just talking about that before.
Run away, little girl.
What affix number is it? 10. Yeah, we're on 10 now. Don't feel bad, Josh. I like Taco Bell better than actual Mexican food. That's not good. Do you like overly salty fish and food? No. As I eat one meal a day, like last night I had food that was way too fucking salty. I actually like woke up in the middle of the night because I was so thirsty. Can't really eat like heavily salty foods. You eat one meal a day. But I do it by accident all the time. Then you'd hate anchovies. I actually like the taste of, or like olives and shit. Like they taste salty, but there's not actually a lot of salt in them, so I don't know what that is. You must have had some very bad Mexican food if you think Taco Bell is better. Why kite the boss there? What do you mean? Why position him where I had him? Just, I don't know, no specific reason. Just where he was. We should get pizza delivery to Metro on stream. Now, unfortunately, the places I want to go won't deliver here. If I can get Sabatini's on DoorDash or something like that, I'd probably get it at least once a week. But it's a bit too far, and I guess they don't. Maybe they don't even have like a DoorDash affiliate thing. I don't think anchovies really taste salty. Oh, okay, yeah. I've never really had them. I remember when we were talking about slappy hands yesterday. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, yeah, it did slightly change, you're right. Anchovies is the shit, the more the better. Oh, really? Even if you're like drowning in anchovies, you would still say I want more. I'm literally gonna die from the weight of these anchovies crushing my body. I want even more. Oh, maybe not then. Oh, okay. I think it just dies.
3, 2, 1.
Run away, little
The
girl.
puddle under the animation is different than the hands, is it? I didn't notice that part. Definitely disappointed though if that's the change they're gonna make. I definitely would like to see more than that.
3, 2, 1.
I'd be more against the idea of fish on pizza, just like fruit if the origin of pizza didn't have so much fish in it.
Run away, little girl.
Yeah. I just don't really like toppings on pizza, to be honest. Like I said, Shelley's has the best pepperoni I've ever had on any pizza. And I still think I prefer their cheese pizza better than their pepperoni. Oh, yeah, that's another funny thing. Do you guys call it cheese pizza? Or do you call it plain Like, what would you say if you're ordering a pizza without any toppings on it? How would you address it? You call it cheese? Okay. Plain pizza. Yeah, that's what I always say. Margarita? No, you wouldn't say that. That's a different thing altogether. Cheese 100%, but if I had to take orders, so I'm used to that. I feel like it's a regional thing. Cause see, Clay has said plain as well. Nobody here calls it cheese pizza. In fact, I know somebody who calls it cheese pizza, and the people who pick up the phone are like, "What?" Like they don't know what's being asked for. It's kind of funny. You can order a pizza without cheese, though. I guess I don't think people are gonna make a pizza without cheese around here, but maybe. It's for sure a regional thing. I think so, yeah. Where are you from? Northeast Pennsylvania. I heard it called cheese in Maryland and Florida, and I worked in both places. Well, when I say it's a regional thing, what I mean to say is everybody else other than us calls it that. But for some reason in Pennsylvania here, everybody, if you say cheese pizza, people have no idea what you're talking. Like they're just lost. They're like, what? No, it has. Yeah, they have cheese. Like that's. They can make a pizza without any toppings and cheese. I mean, I know they can, but will they is the question. What's that Mitch Hedberg joke? I'm not making a pizza with all. I can't remember the joke. Will you ever swap the tomato sauce for something else? I've had like an Alfredo pizza or a vodka pizza. They can be very good at certain places, but just plain standard pizza is my favorite. Without cheese, it's just toasted bread. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would anybody sell that? About 5% of pizza orders I took asked for no cheese. Really? 5%? That's a lot. It's like hearing someone order a cheese quesadilla. Yeah, no, exactly. That's how they react here. If you say, like, straight up, like, can I order a cheese pizza? And they're like, yeah, no, they have cheese on them. That was the response. It's like, oh, confused. Barbecue sauce pizza's good. Yeah, I do like a barbecue chicken or hot wing pizza every once in a while, but there used to be a place near me that had great like specialty pizzas, but they're gone. I don't get people who hate cheese. How do people hate cheese? Their diet or their digestive systems don't allow them to eat it. Probably a lot of the people. Cheese is probably a little more common, but I hear it called plain often enough that I know what somebody meant. Yeah. Lactose, yep. But it sure as fuck tastes good. Yeah, no doubt. I have some lactose intolerant, but never with that kind of cheese. It's really only with ice cream I feel like that I have a big problem. And I'm starting to think like over the years, like I don't know if it's actually lactose intolerance or if it's the temperature. Because I do have problems with temperature. Like if the food is wildly different temperatures, I end up with a stomach ache. So I wonder if it's that or just the actual ice cream, but you're cheesing this poll. Thanks, man. Ice cream and milk for me are the worst. Yeah, definitely ice cream is like the thing that every single time I eat, I will get a stomachache. I can eat most cheeses fine as long as I don't have too much. I think ultimately what people are allergic to is something that's probably not naturally in the cheese. So if you have like a high quality cheese, like if I had American cheese, yeah, I'd probably end up sick. But if I had actual like, good quality cheese, it's probably not a problem. How many type of cheeses don't have many type of cheeses don't have lactose. That's actually, I only recently learned that. I actually forgot about that. Yeah, that's probably the bigger issue, yeah. Everbloom24, Tank advises healer to drink first, healer later. Little does he know that at the beginning of the fight, each boss has an AoE. We all live, Demon Hunter dies, we have no combat res, and he's dead. Well, I don't understand that, but I'm sorry that happened to you. I don't eat processed junk cheese. I always have good quality cheese. Yeah. Same. Which one's got the AUG? This one?
Beware.
Seems that you're not allergic to the bacteria in cheese and it's breaking down the lactose. Oh yeah.
Beware.
I'm talking about Everbloom Last Boss. Me too, yeah. Here in Europe, most cheese that is on the more expensive side is incredibly good, and I don't think American cheese thing even exists. That's a good thing. Pretty sure it's not something that anybody should eat. It's like spam or something like that, you know? It's like not real cheese. Bad cheese is not good enough. Whatever. I think hard cheese barely have any lactose at all. But yeah. I know there's like a Cabot, I think is the name of the brand. They sell like a aged Vermont cheddar or something like that that I love. And it says right on it that it doesn't have lactose in it. And I only learned that around the holidays. I hate that joke, but I did laugh. Cheese is expensive. What part of Europe? Russia, yeah. Shredded cheese doesn't, but brick cheese does. I think you're only lactose intolerant if you have to go number 2 after having a small portion. Alright, maybe that may be the case. I don't know anything about lactose intolerance. I just know that when I eat ice cream, I don't enjoy the moments after that. I like the hours after that. Cheese in Germany is 2 to 3 euros for 1/8 of cheddar. Oh, it's like fucking... It's like cocaine here. What the fuck? Who's selling cheese by the 1/8? It's fucked up. I saw a video of some guy holding a lighter to that American sliced cheese and it burned. What the fuck? I had not seen that myself, but that doesn't necessarily surprise me. Is it like wine where like good and bad cheese are like super noticeably different? I don't know like what really expensive cheese would even taste like. I'm from Netherlands and the country is famous for its cheese. Oh really? Is that a good thing? Being famous for cheese? If you ever go to Amsterdam, buy some good cheese. Alright. A kilo of her body. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of fucked up. Measuring it like that. Us Germans can drink tap water. Americans can't. Yeah, okay, bro. Don't challenge me with a good time. Or whatever people say. Watch me drink it. Something tells me really expensive cheese is probably an acquired taste. Probably, yeah. Not gonna lie, if I go to Amsterdam, the last thing I'm worrying about is buying cheese. Yeah, seriously. Gotta check in at our hotel. Buy some cheese. Drinking tap water right now, you can't fucking stop me. You won't stop me is the bigger thing. Europeans are famous for being non-confrontational. So I'd like to see you fucking try, bro. You like blue cheese? I do actually, yeah. There's just one thing that I don't like in Germany. It's their past. That's not what he said, but I amended the statement. That cheese in the red light district is hot. Oh yeah. First you go to Amsterdam, then you smoke something, then you forget what cheese is.
Voltal in pieces again. No matter. I can improve you. But when you die, there will be no coming.
Timer's looking good. Yeah, that's correct. We're in Atal'Dazar. But it's tyrannical, so we'll see what Yasma does. Timer looking good, which means somebody's about to leave. Yeah, I'm just gonna say we don't have time. Sorry, guys. The key has yet to start. Yeah, I guess I kind of agree with that.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I gripped the wrong thing. Good luck on Yasma. Apparently Soul Rain could target Afflicted and be an instant wipe. It'd only be an instant wipe if the boss was nearly afflicted, so I'll just try to make sure it's not. They should do something about Yasma. She's way too large. What, you mean like nerf her size, or? Again, not what he said. I changed it because I thought this version would be funnier. Europeans are non-confrontational. Are we talking about the same continent that's been at war with itself for basically a millennium? Yeah, I was just joking.
Beware.
England and France tend to get along. That's what I experience here. Are you fat shaming Yasma? Yeah, chill the fuck out with that, bro. What if it was Yasma, but she didn't have any spiders? She'd be barren.
Beware.
Speaking of France, I wonder if that new Neapolitan movie is good, or Napoleon. I don't know, but they go to France and port things. You guys should watch that film. Nobody's seen. I can't believe I brought it up. Nobody's seen the film. It's like the craziest film you'll ever see. Unbelievable film. Speaking of France, I wonder. I read that. I literally just read that. Fuck. She's hard for pugs, but she ain't fat. Okay.
Beware.
2, 1.
Yeah, and what else makes the boss room like twice the size? She's just big boned. She has too many legs is the problem, I think. Yasma has a large... should I even say that? I don't know. I'm scared to say that word out loud. Strange how this dungeon is so easy, but then you have Throne or Everbloom, which can be so hard. Yeah, there's some outliers this season, no doubt. I certainly expected there to be more tuning than there was. This has got to be the least tuning they've ever done, right?
3, 2, 1.
Went a little too far there, I guess. Had a key where DPS died to random stuff at least 10 times, but still stuck around and we timed it easily. That's awesome. Lower keys were completely free compared to last season. Yep. Did not expect that to go over there. Shadowlands felt so much harder. Oh yeah, Shadowlands is wildly, like, so much harder. Dropped that one by accident. new slappy hands should be colored per spec. Yeah, I would like that a lot. Grievous affix was a pain. Yeah, you're right.
Servants of Yasma are not welcome here.
That's what's great about a scaling system. No matter how easy, you'll still reach a point where it gets hard. Yep.
Lords will find your heart. You do not belong here.
Oh, the afflicted? It's not draining from the afflicted, so that's strange.
Atal'Dazar's power flows through
They're gonna do that. They have to recall a wraith walk like they used to per spec. Yeah, they used to be different colors of wraith walk. Is that what you're saying? I remember that. Sanguine should be replaced by quacking. Oh, really? I would love quacking to come back. For obvious reasons.
My claws will find your heart.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I guess we're killing this one.
You do not belong here.
I don't understand why they removed quacking. Yeah, I don't either, I guess. Forget quacking, you just get ducked like an Emergisil. Oh, yeah.
Atal'Dazar's power flows through me.
Do druids just not have the root spell anymore? I don't understand, like...
Corruption be purified. The wounds must be cleansed.
My thanks for killing the priestess.
You have only succeeded.
What the hell is this guy even doing? It's hit by fire multiple times. I wasn't around for necrotic. What was it? Every time you got meleeed, you take a stacking dot that also makes you take less healing. It stacks up to 99. Sorry, in the card, text-to-speech is questionable. Oh yeah, no worries. Drive safe. Can't see my character. Quaking had so many bosses where you have to spread out but also stack. Yeah, I was kind of fucked up. There's an amazing clip from Quaking in Season 1. You should go watch that. It's so fucking funny. From Shadow Moon Burial Grounds. That's one of my favorite clips from Dragonflight.
Dazar will awaken soon, but you will not live to see it.
Thundering was kind of good, was it? I miss Thundering. How long was that an affix for? Quaking? Since Legion?
Beware.
I think that was one of the original ones. An affix with an actual upside? Well, all the seasonal affixes used to have upsides, yeah. But that, they don't have seasonal affixes now. Druid is the choice node now. Yeah, I was talking about single root. The guy's just like sitting there fucking putting Vortex down, knocking the mob back, trying to fucking stab it in the back and shit. It's like, bro, can you just root it? Like, what, like everybody in BFA? I don't know.
Let your soul be shattered.
I played Undead Male Death Knight in Legion, and Wraithwalk Glyph was BIS. I miss it and its animations. Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Did Legion have the hardest Mythic Plus seasons? Not by the disband stats, that's for sure. But in terms of actual difficulty, yeah, I guess so.
I will tear
Everything about Legion was just way harder than it is right now.
3, 2, 1.
Oh shit.
Your blood is mine.
Beware.
Mythic Plus and Legion was completely different. You could swap gear. Yeah, it really was a whole different version of the game. I hated Prideful. Oh, really? I love Prideful. That's definitely the affix I look back with the most happiness on.
3, 2, 1.
Let your soul be shattered.
Beware.
You could also destroy your key and get a new one. That was actually a bug, and that was in BFA. That was not intended. Season 1 of Shadowlands was pretty brutal. It was definitely the hardest of all of them. Tanking in Season 1 was like, what the fuck is even going on?
Beware.
Let your soul be shattered.
Oh god, there's a lot of spiders there. I'm trying to soak all of those. We do have cheat death though. I wonder if I could like run through all of them at the same time or something.
2, 1.
Kite meta? Yeah, that was just not...
Beware.
That was just not the right choice. I don't know if that was ever intentional or what happened there, but... Very unfun.
I will tear your soul apart.
3, 2, 1.
This is why I normally break them, because it just gets really out of control by the end.
Beware.
And Legion, it was first introduced. They did well ever since. Yep.
I will tear.
No bugs with the fix, though. I don't know. Alright, fuck it. I'm making a break for it. Cheat death, no problem. That's where we got it.
Beware.
Oh no! Why was that so close?
You have made a fine sacrifice.
2, 1.
Looks like we're just gonna heal through it though, no problem. Usually you get more than one. So yeah, that somehow did not wipe us well. Good save from that guy.
Let your soul be shattered.
But I think I probably could have upgraded it from there no matter what.
Zul will rip your
Alright, well we finished the key at least. Prideful was fine until someone butt pulled one mob and then messed it up. And that's why I liked it so much, because it forced everybody to respect the tank's route. Healer's a goat. Yeah, that's pretty nuts, yeah. I don't know, maybe it's just... Normally I pull more than one, I guess, so I don't know. I thought that was like an instant wipe. First good AUG. Yeah. Druid hit panic tree, you good. Well, that was a hell of an effort from him then to save it. Alright, so yeah, unfortunately, I gotta be off by 3, so that means we don't have time for another group, so... This guy says I use an AI program to play for me. Wait, what? Oh, he's gone. Fuck. Monk looking good though. Look at that chart. Beating the Demon Hunter there. Pretty nuts. Smartest Og? Yeah, so smart that he's just letting somebody else play his character for him. Bans incoming. I assume that guy's joking. I don't know why you would admit that. Windwalker is slapping. So is my fucking spell until I almost wiped us. AIs are better than players, confirmed. Oh, we know that, yeah. Unless you program the AIs to leave, I don't see how they could be worse. There it is, the only good Og, and he's using artificial intelligence. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pretty much proves the problem. Slappy hands for the win, yes. Alright, cool. Well, that's unfortunately going to have to be it for today. So thank you for watching. We'll be back normal time tomorrow. And yeah, enjoy your afternoons. I hope you guys will have a good day. And if not, we'll see you tomorrow. And we'll hope that we'll have a good day tomorrow instead. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.